Uh, yes, sir. Black. What's up, Sean? What's good? Just want to chop it up real quick, man. Probably about 30 minutes or something. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing too long. Just to give my spiel and get other people opinion on that game. I want to hear everyone's thought on what happened. Josh Allen, that was bad. How you feel about the game? Dak looked like shit. Yeah, I don't know what's up with it, man. Yo, Phil, what's up, OG? What's up, Tori? What's happening? What's going on, man? I was going to chop it up for a little bit, man. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, I could. Nothing too crazy, man. You can't chop it up real quick, man. Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. But yeah, man, it's I just want to hear people's opinion, man. Give my thoughts, hear other people's thoughts on how they feel, the game went, let all the big dogs come through and get their videos out the way first. It's hard to get some traffic when you got all the big timers, all the more popular cowboy video guys on here. The Bills are ass. But what's up with y'all though, man? Said this on 19 live screen. I love Dak to death. Been a fan since he started when we drafted him. Always love him, but something's going on with him mentally. What we saw isn't Dak. Maybe what you saw is him, man. Maybe what you saw is Dak Prescott when he doesn't have everything perfect, or when he doesn't have quality running back. Which you know, everybody wants a running game, but you still got to be a quarterback when you make the type of money you make to get the job done without one. I took my glass out like I can see without them. So too stupid that we let the football team make a little comeback. I mean, dude, that comeback made no sense. I don't even know. I don't even know how Cowboys champ dog. Finally, you here every Wednesday. I'll be here soon. Yeah, these past couple of Wednesday, I've been so tore up with work. I've been so fucked up with work. I'm leaving that link in here. I'm leaving that link in here so anybody can come in here and give their opinion. I don't care who it is. Um, I just want to know with Prescott, like I say, people like this ain't Dak, and I'm like, well, maybe it is. Maybe without a running game, this is who we have. His pocket awareness is that's right. His pocket awareness is off. This is bad, very bad. Maybe without a running game, team. One thing teams have done, they've always said, man, you had to beat us with your quarterback, man. We don't care about Zeke or whoever else you got. We're gonna stop him. We want number 4 to beat us. Cowboys champ. What's up?
Man, I should be happy with this victory, but I'm not.
Hey guys, fifth quarter. I'm a big fan of yours, man. Just can't. I'm just a fan of. I'm not a YouTuber or nothing, but I just you put it in the live stream, so I was like, you know what? If I can just give my opinions,
Yeah, for sure, man. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
dude. Here's the thing, man. Like, I love Dak to death, and I don't want to rag on the guy, but bruh, like the pick six at the end. What in the motherfucking me fuck are you thinking? Like seriously, I mean, like, come on. Like, he rolled out. Okay, first of all, Schultz was open when he was running.
He was open forever. He was open forever.
You know what? See, here's the problem.
The thing
Here's the
is,
problem. Dak hold
He put it right in his breadbasket.
hold up.
Oh, go ahead. Listen.
Okay. Dak hold on to the ball way too long. He's been doing this for the past 4 seasons. And John Kitna, who was his to me was his last great quarterback coach.
Yeah, I like Kitna, yeah.
He was the one who taught Dak get to that next level. It wasn't Jason Garrett. It wasn't Kellen Moore.
Exactly.
Now, the problem is they need to find where John Kitna at and try to bring him back as a quarterback coach. Because Kellen Moore, he's still calling plays like he in college.
Yeah, seriously, man. I mean, it's crazy. Like, and I don't want to blame it all on him. I mean, I'm a big fan of Dak. I mean, we're Cowboy fans on here, for fuck's sake. I mean, come on. But, I mean, last week, I don't know if you guys heard this, when Jerry Jones was like, oh, it's on Cooper, on CD for running wrong routes. It's not on Dak. Yeah. Like, it was a halftime show. I mean, I was defending Dak. I'm like, okay, I feel like he'll get it together. But that pick six just fucked me up. I'm sorry. Because I'm just like, he threw it right in his breadbasket. Like, he literally, I mean, like, they came back and it's been up like 2 minutes. Like, what was it, like 27-8 at like 4 minutes left in the game or some shit? And then all of a sudden it's 27-20?
27-14.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, but that doesn't make it. I mean, I'm just like, okay, what the hell? I don't know. It's just, I mean, that's. But I have to say, Micah Parsons, man, that guy is something. I mean, seriously, I love that guy. I mean, he's only a baby, but he's playing really well, I feel like, and everyone's like, I mean, fifth quarter. I remember a few years ago, when D-Law got his money, you're like, oh, he's not doing it. Oh, and everyone's like, oh, he's double, triple teamed, and all this shit. Well,
you've been around a while. You remember that, boy.
Well, back in the original roundtable with Cowboys Corner 1980 and you,
yeah.
that I'm a big fan. So
yeah.
We're trying to bring that back.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Cowboys fan, man. Nobody said he was trash, brother. I tell y'all every time I get on here, man. I only get on here to talk about what I see at that present moment.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is, right? I mean,
you're not gonna take away how I feel about a guy that's making the money he make, about a guy that they put this team on his back. If you sit up there and say this dude has played good since he's been back from that calf injury, you're lying. I don't care. I don't care what Tom Brady did, man. I don't care what Tom Brady did, bro. I don't care about that. Don't come on here with he's a 7-time Super Bowl champion. He's also carried defenses to the NFL, into the Super Bowl. I don't care about Tom Brady. I'm talking about Dak Prescott. So now we're not going to do that, bro. Okay, I get on here like Dak Prescott gets up there. Simon, I mean, what happened to him, Simon? That's what I'm saying. Dak Prescott, he takes no accountability when he gets to the podium. He always say, we. Last week when they asked Jerry Jones about Dak accuracy, Jerry Jones said, well, a lot of those passes, the wide receivers wrong routes. I'm like, wait a damn minute.
Yeah.
Did you just throw your damn receivers under the bus? Answer me this, Cowboys fan. I promise you, I'm not shitting on Dak. I get up and I evaluate what happens in the moment. How the hell on a wide receiver screen, where you ain't got to do nothing but turn this way and throw the ball, you throw it in front of – why does Coop got to reach his hand out on a wide receiver screen where you just turn it and throw – dude, I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on in Dak's head.
Something's not right with him. I don't know.
Something's not right.
Yeah, like even in the pocket, man, like his footwork is choppy. Like I'm not like he's like I mean he's not setting his feet. So like I don't know. In 1980s live stream, he said that there's something going on with him mentally. I don't know. I mean, but like, and I happen to agree with that. I mean, I'm just like, because how can you drop off? Like, I mean, you go week 1 to the New England game, 116.9 passer rating. Since then, he's like having like what? Consistent like 80 pass, like I mean he's playing like shit, and I mean you guys have been around longer than me, obviously. I mean, but like, is that just like when you go through an injury like the calf injury, like little nagging things like that, is it a confidence thing or like I mean I don't know.
Now me personally, I think it's more of a confidence thing, because if you look, there are times Dak is throwing that ball like a missile.
Yeah.
But if you notice, a lot of times when he hold on to the ball way too long, he's looking 20 yards down the field,
Yeah.
trying to get that big play.
Yeah.
Instead of having going through your progression, throwing you may have somebody who 5 yards out that can run 10 yards, but you look at 20, 25 yards down the field. And then you know that your offensive line is atrocious right now. And so really Dak was getting rid of the ball between 2 to 3 seconds. I counted several times he would hold on to that ball at least 5 to 6 seconds.
Yeah.
And then remember the one drive whenever the Cowboys do a up tempo type offense, that's when Dak at his best because he do not have time to analyze.
The thing,
get the ball, boom, throw the ball away. Know your target, boom. But when they slow the game down, that's when you're having problems.
Yeah.
And you got to put that on Kellen Moore.
Okay. I mean, yeah, the play calling hasn't been good at all. I mean, obviously not. But it's just like at some point, I mean, Jerry Jones all saying, "Oh, the receivers to blame" and all that stuff. I mean, at some point, he has to take accountability. He says all the right things, and I respect him for that. But I mean, like, it's just like at a certain point, if you fuck up in a game, just straight up go to the podium and say, "Hey, I fucked up." Plain and simple, I messed up. And like, I mean, the media might not like it, but I mean, shit. I mean, like, if you mess up, just admit it. And because like that pick six nearly cost us the damn game against the Washington football team of all teams. I'm gonna say this is not a playoff team. I'm sorry, it's not. Like, we're 27-20 against the Washington football team. Do you have the Arizona Cardinals coming up? Do we play like this against the Cardinals? They're what, 9-3, 10-2? I don't know, something like that. Like, they're gonna whoop our ass big time.
9-3.
Yeah, they're 9-3. Yeah, exactly. They're gonna just kill. They're just gonna kill us. Then in the playoffs, 2 interceptions are gonna like just. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, I have I need to say something to Cowboy fan 11-12. The problem with the defense is good, but they're not built to stop a lot of people, especially when the offense keep going 3 and out.
Yeah,
you can have the 86 Bears, you can have the 2000 Raven defense. If your offense continually to go 3 and out, your defense gonna get tired and they're going to give up points.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, you can't think you're tired.
Now you can't tell me that this offense is horrendous. Yeah, and now Dak has the money. He's getting paid at the top 5 quarterback in this league. That come with the big boy pants. If he play good, we give him praise. If he played like the past 5 seasons, past 5 games, we're going to criticize him, and he deserves criticism.
Hey,
The defense,
go ahead.
After time, he's been giving them chances, but when you go 3 and out on some stupid play call, and you're not communicating with your wide receivers, that's either the players, the coaching, or both.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, brother? What you got, man?
I'm still mad. Yeah, we won, but I'm pissed. I hate Washington. I'm gonna try not to cuss because I don't know what y'all do over here, so I'm respecting.
Oh no, we said we want to say over here, man.
Okay. I just want to make sure that motherfucker pissed me off.
Yeah.
When that goddamn bullshit pass like that, he almost. I'm sorry. I'm gonna repeat what y'all just said. I agree with everybody right now. I agree with all y'all. And I had a joke, and I'll say it. I'm sorry, please, no one get offended. I said, when I think of Dak, I think he's second guessing himself with that leg injury from last year, the calf injury from this year, the pressure of the money, that house, and that white girl. That shit. And I know he's under too much pressure, and I don't think he can hang. Where's my dual threat quarterback?
Correction. Instagram white girl.
Thank you. I'm sorry. My bad. You right.
Instagram.
Hey, what? Yeah, Miss Vanilla Graham over there. Yeah, you right.
Instagram.
That's right.
Anytime these players have them Instagram girlfriend, whether they black, white, Hispanic, no matter,
it doesn't matter. Yeah, but
leave the Instagram women alone.
It's just a lot of this. There's that movie Major League when Wild Thing sold out, got the suit. He changed his game up. I think Dak need to go back to being the old Dak. Yeah, it's just
classic, boy. That's a classic.
Yeah, it's just when Wild Thing got the suit, he changed his game. He act like he sold out. And I was like, you know what? Why is Dak reminding me of Wild Thing got the money? And this ain't cool. Too many opportunities. There was one point in this game that really irked my nerves. He unnecessarily slid. And old Dak would have stiff armed got the first down.
Yeah.
I'm tired of looking at this guy. And I don't want to hear. Somebody earlier was like, "Oh no, I just think they're saving it till later in the season." Hello, this is later in the fucking season.
We're at the end of the season.
Right. This game, I'm mad because this should have at least been about a 35-point massacre.
Easy.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell is he doing? And I'm not putting it. And I'm sorry, Cowboy fans. We can't put this on the defense this time. Them days is dead.
Yeah.
We see let's call it what it is. And my boy DJ Crown J know me. I love Dak Prescott. He know me. I'll ride with that. Man, him and Zeke getting on my motherfucking nerves now. Like they really pissing me off. And I don't like it. Like, this ain't the time for this. If y'all hurt, say you hurt, get your ass on the side. I've seen Zeke limping around. Do what's best for the team, man. Sit down, bring in Corey Commit, bring in the guy from Hard Knocks. I don't give a damn. Like, it's just there's a whole lot of things going on. Yeah, 9-4, and I know a lot of people are looking at that, but still, we getting ready to go up against the top seed soon. We still got to play these motherfuckers again in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I mean, we don't even know what's gonna happen next week. That's compared to what I just watched. The last 30 minutes of that bullshit. I hate the Redskins. 1 minute, I'm getting ready to sit down. I was waiting. Honestly, there was a point in this game I was waiting for James Brown to come on. We're going to a more competitive game and move on to that.
Right.
they just stuck around same old Cowboys. Here we go, playing down their competition. Here we go. Dak out here 1 minute. He just looked lost. I don't like it. It's very concerning. And let's be real. If you look like this against the Arizona Cardinals, what's going to be the excuse thing?
We're going to be our ass.
Yo, Cowboy fan, I sometimes I think you be trolling, bro. Like you just don't never get it. What do you mean if Dak runs and get injured, we will be crying and blame the coach? What are you talking about?
DJ, let me have. Cowboy fan, 1-1-2. If Dak knew how to slide like Russell Wilson, we would have no problem. You seen Dak run in the past.
Nobody was complaining about Dak sliding or doing anything.
Just sliding out of bounds. Yeah, we ain't say run like damn Lamar Jackson.
Exactly. He's a dual threat quarterback. When we drafted him, he's a dual threat quarterback. He's trying to be a pocket passer shit. It's not his style.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
That's why rolling out.
I saw you put on Twitter you missed dual threat Dak. Right.
Yeah. I swear to God, dual threat. Where's dual threat Dak Prescott? I don't want to hear shit. It comes with your game, son. You are a dual threat draft. We drafted you as a dual threat quarterback.
That's right.
That's why we got your ass.
Yeah. You know why he's like that? I think I know why. It's the media, dude. Here's the reason I say that's because you listen to those motherfuckers on ESPN and shit, like Stephen A. Smith or Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp, yeah.
And these guys like that, it's unless he stays in the pocket, they make
and throws like Aaron Rodgers now.
Exactly. Unless you're exactly just in the pocket and fling it, they don't give you credit. And so the thing is I think especially a lot of these players, they feed into that shit, obviously. You listen to a lot of these, a couple weeks ago against the Chiefs, Dak's now these bandwagon fans are gonna like you.
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
Yep.
motherfucker, we're the ones supporting you. Like, I mean, I'm like, okay, and I love Dak to death. I mean, like I
Right.
said that early on when I just joined. But like, dude, we're supporting your ass. How can you get mad at me being mad at you when you're the one on the field? Like, I'm not out there playing your play.
Right. And Cowboys fan, you saying, oh, you don't think our defense can go and stop Arizona and Green Bay? Look what you saying. That's two sides of our offense and defense. You're trying to put everything on the defense, so when the defense don't meet your expectations, you're gonna blame them. Like Simons and Cowboys champ, they old enough to know what the Doomsday defense looked like.
And yeah, oh yeah.
And when we had the Doomsday defense, we had an offense that complemented it at the same damn time.
Exactly.
We had both. It was we don't just need the defense to go out there and y'all expect, oh, every time we got the Parsons get a sack, Parsons get a sack. We need them on third down. And that way you're gonna fall into that cycle of blaming the defense when they can't get a 3 and out instead of the offense helping them out. So stop saying, do I think the defense can go up there and stop Kyler Murray and Green Bay? Can Dak go score? Can Kellen Moore draw up something? Can Dak complete a wide receiver screen where he ain't got no pressure? Like, come on, man. Like, this shit got, like, come on, bro. They got to complement each other. And right now, the defense is bailing them the fuck out. On that interception, if it weren't for Gregory, I don't know what would have happened. They probably scored. I don't know.
Okay, let's talk about Allen and that fumble. We don't know what would have happened. Like, seriously, we don't know what would have happened. When he fumbled the ball, and what was it, Kazi? One of them got pretty much essentially in the game. We don't know. What if that boy would have caught that ball? What if he came down with that ball? We don't know what would have happened. See, there's a lot of problems. And it goes back to what my man was just saying. I got irked at Dak too. So let me co-sign what he said about that bandwagon shit Dak said. Dak went. It did. You went total fanboy. But you got to remember, this is that same kid that when he was at Mississippi State that said, and I quote on Twitter, Romo, I can't defend you no more. Let's forget he did have Twitter fingers, and he still have a Twitter mouth.
He said it on Twitter.
I got the tweet. I'll send it to you, bro. I kept it all these years, and I always say, "Oh, I got that." Because I've been a fan of Dak since Mississippi State.
And you remember when Dak got beat up at that beach?
He got knocked the fuck out. Him and his boy got knocked the fuck out.
They got beat the fuck up.
When he was.
My Brody just came in here. Cowboys Corner. What's up, man?
What's up, fifth quarter? What's up, Simons? Cowboys.
What up, man?
There's a newbie in here. I don't know who that is.
He been around for some years, bro. Like he was just mentioning back when me and you was going at about D-Law, man. So he been around for a while, man.
We still go about it with D-Law. Ain't nothing changed.
So let me ask you this, Cowboys Corner. Your boy in the chat who always going at you about Dak, he pretty much saying this defense can carry us all the way. He mentioned how Tom Brady a defense carry. He mentioned a 7-time Super Bowl champion in the same sentence as Dak is saying he had defenses carry him. So now this is the narrative. We want a defense to carry us all the way. We ain't asking Dak for nothing. He said this defense can carry us and do this and do that. How you feel about that?
I mean, I get defense wins championships, but it's a passing league. You have to be able to pass the ball. And when you're going against toe-to-toe with Kyler Murray, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, you got to put up points. We had 29 points against Tom Brady week 1, and that wasn't enough to win the game. You have to be able to put up points. Defense, they can only time of possession. We've seen it against the Broncos. We've seen it against the Chiefs. We've seen it in these losses where our defense is completely gassed. And the defense can't hang. So if the offense has to sustain drive, that goes with the offensive line, that goes for the running game, that goes for these dumbass screens they've been doing. Like, you have to get the ball down the field consistently. I get what he's saying because the defense wins championships, but your offense in a passing league has to do the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, exactly.
I agree.
And it caught my attention. Because he took it away from the offense and just was like, well, this defense can do. Okay, we understand what the defense can do. We see that every damn week. But when the offense get the ball back off of fumbles or interception and only putting up 3 points, then it's not level. And like I just mentioned, Simons and Cowboys champ, they know what the Doomsday defense was. A lot of people just wasn't around for that, and the offense complemented that. You know what I'm saying? Like if that defense got a takeaway, that offense went and scored. That's not the case with us. I feel like if the defense do what they're supposed to do and give you a chance to run away with the game, you can't get out there and throw the ball in front of your receiver on a wide receiver screen where you just got to turn to the side. And like my boy just said, the media saying, "Oh, well, Dak, they doing this, but Dak can't throw like Rodgers. He can't throw like Mahomes. He can't throw like Brady." And Simon's made a good point. Stop trying to do this pocket passing shit, bro.
Be you.
Yeah.
Just do what wins the damn game.
Do
Like,
do
stop
what you're
trying to do
do.
that.
Do who you are as an athlete. Stop letting everybody else get in your head. And I want to say this too. Anybody that do this Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady shit talk that's a Cowboy fan, man, fuck you.
Yeah.
And I said it. And I mean that shit from the bottom of my motherfucking heart. Anybody that do that shit, because you don't have to. We as the Dallas Cowboys organization, established 1960, we don't have to look at someone else's blueprint. All we got to do is look within ourselves.
Thank you.
And let me be real right quick, and I'm gonna be dead ass frank, and I mean this shit here. That nigga don't even look like Romo right now. I don't know who the fuck that is. Like seriously, that's pissing me off. You're not playing who you are. You're trying to get someone else's identity. That's not how we do it. That's not how Don Meredith did it. That's not how Staubach did it. That's not how Danny White did it. That ain't even how Gary Huggleboom did it. That ain't how motherfucking Aikman did it. That ain't how fucking shit. When Bernie Kosar was here, that ain't how he done it. That ain't how Romo did it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of this shit. That ain't even how Quincy Carter did it. When Quincy Carter needed to run, what did he do? Use his legs. This is bullshit. I'm tired of this. You are a dual threat quarterback. You not none of these other guys, and this ain't the fucking AFC. So don't do that. Don't do that. I've watched that offensive line part like the fucking Red Sea, and you stood there looking like a goddamn deer in the head with the headlights instead of just taking off. I watch you slide unnecessarily where you knew to hold that stiff arm gone, first down, maybe even more. And then when you do run, what the hell is that? He ran and he just gingerly walking like, dog, are you hurt? Or what's really going on with you? Like, it's like this is December. We are in we are contenders. Man, you can't make us look bad. I mean, honestly, bruh, we are maybe 1-2 games away from the NFC East. Is that it? Do we gotta play the Rams if this happens.
Yep.
Is this how you gonna look? Is this how you gonna act? Or is this how y'all gonna play? I guess we're supposed to just let Randy Gregory and the boys just figure it all out for us till we get to the fucking NFC title game. That ain't how it work. I'm tired of this 5-second offense shit. I'm tired of first down, run, second down, maybe throw, third down, let's get off the field. Like, nah, I'm tired of it. Or let's not forget Mike McCarthy doing some retarded shit. Like, hey, let's just go for it.
Right. Hey, Cowboys. Cowboys corner. When we first met, the first thing you mentioned was his mechanics, man. Do you see that being more the problem, or he just having bad chemistry with his receivers?
No, I think when Kellen Moore has a big part in this too with them sorry-ass plays, but you can't tell me Dak's making $75 million and don't have the power to change a play. When he sees 8-9 men in the box, he has the power to check it to a pass play. But the offensive line, the running game, like Dak's always been a bus driver to me in the National Football. You look at his best year in 2016, all he had to do was hand the rock off to a primetime Ezekiel Elliott, and we had Ronald Leary up front, Tyron Smith, Doug Free. We had a monster offensive line. So everything was given to Dak on a silver platter. You look at the roster from 2016 to now, it's a whole different roster. And some games, when you put 5 years of film on the field, they're like, okay, how many defensive coordinators do you hear say, as long as we stop the run, we're going to win the game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because Dak is just a bus driver, and he has to get the play action going. He has to get the bootlegs going because he's not a pocket passer. The footwork that I seen in Mississippi State, by my post-game draft video I did on Dak Prescott, I said he's a 4th-round pick. He has to work on his footwork. It looks like he has cinder block feet. The video's up on Cowboys Score. Go check it out. And it's still the same thing. He's a bus driver. I call him average. He's not a sucky quarterback. I call him an average quarterback. He's a bus driver. Can he get us there? Sure, the bus driver can take the kids to the school, but the pieces around them have to behave on the bus in order for Dak to get us there. And that goes for special teams, offense, wide receiver, offensive line, receivers, fullback, you name it. For Dak to take that bus to the school, i.e. Super Bowl.
Right. I'm gonna go to Cowboys champ, then I'm gonna come to you, Simon, because y'all boys know the defense. Cowboys champ. Before I do that, Cowboys fans say y'all scared of every team play. As soon as we get to the play, y'all gonna fear the Rams, Packers, and the Bucks and the Cardinals. Man, I'm scared of what our offense doing, brother. I'm not scared of no other team, man. You be so
Man,
off.
ain't nobody scared of the Rams. Man, the
be off
Rams
with your
get all that.
Nobody. Yeah, I
Nobody
agree.
scared of the Rams.
Ain't nobody scared of the Rams. Ain't nobody scared of the Packers. Even in Lambeau, no one's scared.
Ain't nobody scared of them.
My concern is, are we gonna sit up here and we gonna play this 5-second offense shit when we got some of the best weapons in the league? That's my problem. See, Cowboy fans get it fucked up. No one's afraid. You just can't accept the truth. You can't accept the truth. Here, I'll break it down for you, young man, because you definitely a young man. I can tell the way you writing. You a young man. He's playing like a 4th-round pick. He got paid 1st-round money. And he's playing like a 4th-round. That's my problem. And I love this kid. But I know what I'm looking at. He's playing like they said, he's playing literally like the project that he was supposed to be.
Oh, that's true.
And he got
seriously.
great. I mean, that's
there's someone from Simons, and Simons took up for Dak Prescott on Twitter for years.
Yeah, day one.
Took up for him for years.
Day one. This is kind of like I'm gonna put it to you. This is like saying like a good Alabama team losing to Tennessee. What I watched today, I hate the Redskins. Washington, call them what you want. And from 1 minute I'm looking at, I'm going, okay, this defense, not worried. Like, I'm never worried. Offense, what the hell is going on? And when I really honestly took my Dak Prescott shades off and looked at it for what it truly is, I was like, that boy looked bad. Like, seriously, he looked, and it's been something that's been going on for the longest, is that the boy, he looks bad. Like, we can go back. Like, even if, like, this goes before this little slump we were on in November. If you really go look at it for what it truly is, nothing's looked right. And one of my main concerns was, where's the dual threat at? Like, I've been saying this. I thought maybe it was like Tampa game. I was like, okay, maybe. But then when I was at a couple of games this year, and I'm like, wait a minute. And you seeing it, especially when you see it live, and you see he has opportunities to run, and I mean run, and he don't do nothing but kind of just stands there. It's like, wait a minute, whoa. What the hell's going on? Is this the owner telling him, okay, I paid your ass, don't you do that? Is it Kellen Moore going, no, you don't have to do that? Or is this Dak Prescott second-guessing himself now?
And I think he's second-guessing himself.
I think it's a mixture of him second-guessing himself and the owner. Because if you hear it, because like even when we played against Atlanta, when he ran, I think he ran a touchdown at the very end of the game to put it up 43-3 or some shit. And the very next day, Jerry Jones made a comment. He's like, oh, I don't want to see Dak Prescott run. Naturally, in his head, he's like, he doesn't want to run anyway. But then, when the owner comes out who controls everything, and he's just like, oh, I don't want you to run, he's not going to. And going back to something that Cowboys Corner was saying about Dak has the opportunity to check out of plays. That's exactly. I mean, like, Week 1 against Tampa Bay, I heard this thing on one of the sports shows that he checked out of at least, I think, 10 or 11 run plays?
10 run plays. He checked out of 10.
So you can check out of 10 run plays in the first game of the season, but you can't do it now? I mean, that doesn't make sense. I mean, and
right.
that doesn't, I mean, and like I've defended Dak from the very beginning, and I think he is a good quarterback, but there is something, like, I don't know, like, since that calf injury, like I said earlier, it's just, I think that plus, I mean, you have the ankle injury from last year and all those kind of things. I think a combination of those things, he's just hesitant to run, and because he's afraid of getting hurt. But it's just like, if you're not out there to just, I mean, because he's had lanes to run for the whole season, and he's not taking a lot of them. And he's like waiting. I'm like, dude, if there's a lane, run. I mean,
hey, Woody Mac, you're right. Tom Brady does run more than Dak. But look, y'all.
True.
I'm gonna take this around. I want everybody to answer this. I'm gonna start with Cowboys champ. this defense is back in full effect. Tell me how you felt about what you saw today, all the pressure they put on this offense, and would you like to see Parsons more rushing or in the pass game? You're on mute.
Oh, you're on mute. Yeah, we couldn't hear you.
My bad. I'd like to see Parsons more on the line. Move him around. Because you see the potential. Remember, even a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about when D-Law, Gregory, Gallimore come back with Osa and Parsons, and you see what they had on the field. These boys are, this is a defense I haven't seen in a long time. Mm-hmm. The potential. But the only problem we still got is number 30. Because man, we got lucky. The Cowboys got lucky at least 4 times on Brown because 2 receivers dropped the ball.
Jesus Christ, that guy.
But other than that, you have to depend on the front 4, the front 5 really to put pressure on the quarterback, and that's how you do it. And you know what? They got, I think, 3 more games before they play against Arizona.
Yeah.
And they got a couple more.
2.
They got,
I think it's
2. They got 2 more games to get their craft together when they face Arizona.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cowboys corner, Gallimore, your boy, Gregory, Lawrence, Parsons on the field at the same time, man. How did you like it? And would you like to see Parsons in the pass or rushing the quarterback more?
You got to mix it up. You got to keep the offensive line on their toes because when they think Parsons coming, that'll free up Lawrence and Gregory and Novell Gallo and also Diggy right? It's going to free up a lot of pieces. So keep the offense on their toes. I like him in pass coverage. It's so funny. We talk about Dak Prescott and having to get his stuff together. Micah Parsons, the first half of the season before the bye week, was trash in pass coverage. Yeah. He went to the bye week and said, I got a lot to clean up. He came back after the bye week, and he cleaned it up.
He was covering slot receivers today.
A true athlete. All talent, all skill, all pro right there. So, Dan Quinn, keep doing what you're doing and mixing it up. I think it's working. We've seen it today. And Tyler Heineke, whatever the hell his name is, he didn't know what to do today.
Yeah, he didn't. Poor guy.
It was a lot going on in there. Simons, man, how did you like all of that defensive front, man, and how you feel about Parsons in the pass and rushing game, man?
Wet dream. My God, was that my team? I don't know. I was in true Scooter Magruder form watching the Cowboys defense.
Oh
today. God! I did everything but say we going to the Super Bowl watching that shit because I don't know how many times I said there's a lot of grown ass men out here, and it was. Let him roam. Let him do what he's doing. It's rare. I've never really seen us play a defensive player like this ever. Let that boy work. OC, Jesus Christ. Shit, Doris Armstrong, take your pick. I even got to throw Tristan Hill in the mix. Come on. It's just I can't, you can't go wrong. My problem is, Doomsday's back. And I'm glad we got to execute this against the Redskins. Of all teams to do this against, it looked great because I hate the Redskins. So to me, they forever to watch the Redskins, and I'm glad it did what it did. I seen what the problem was today, and I'm quite sure we're gonna get on that. But hey, I love it. Doomsday is back in Big D. That's all. We seen it. We've been seeing it. And I love it. And hey, kudos. I see Tank Lawrence is back in it looked good. It looked good. I'm not lying. It looked good. Boy, it's amazing what you let a man smoke weed, what he'll do for him. Look at Randy Gregory. It's amazing when you don't be messing with them.
They can smoke weed now?
Yeah, they don't drug test it for it's real lenient with the drug testing now. It's not that bad. So you see it. Honestly, you don't see him getting suspended, He's still smoking, but he smoked the shit out of Heineke ass today. And you just like, I love it. Like, but the thing about it though, I guess I'm still leery because remember, this was game one of the reinforcements.
Yeah.
So it's like let's get this giant game out of the way and let's see what this looked like in the Redskins Part 2 game. You know, it's like it's like right now I love it. It looked great, but there's got to let me see this again before I really start buying into this. It took us a long time to get 9 wins.
Right.
Like, let's be real here. So, I know people get mad at me for always being honest about the Cowboys, and I've been called a fake ass fan a lot for being honest about the Cowboys. But as an older guy, I say this all the time, ladies and gentlemen. I have seen this show too many times in my fucking life. So it's like, okay, it was cool, and I loved it against Washington, but I don't see no asterisk or triangle or star next to the name that says Dallas Cowboy. I see division leader. I don't see hats and shirts yet. So, no, let's be real here. Like, I believe in that constant elevation thing, and I think Space Cowboy said it best. I am cautiously optimistic about
Shout Space Cowboy, man.
Shout out Space Cowboy, because when he said that on Twitter, I was like, oh, that's the word right now. I am cautiously optimistic about the fucking Cowboys because we'll love this right now. Don't get me wrong. Like, we all, ooh, wow, that look great. The highlights are amazing. Shit, they'll come out and go up to East Rutherford next week and don't do shit and lose.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's defensively today, loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Okay. Before we move to the next topic, Ishan, how you felt about? I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I don't want to fuck it up.
No, it's Ishan. So like
Ishan.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ishan, how you felt about having all the guys back that force on defense, man? How you like how they using Parsons, or you want to see him do one thing more than the other?
See, in my opinion, like Cowboys corner said, like early on in the season, like he was not good. Parsons specifically was not good in pass coverage. Now he's done better at that, obviously. Like, I mean, today I saw him covering like slot. I don't remember the guy's name, but he almost got a pick today when like Trayvon Diggs almost had it, and all that thing. But like, I want to see his hand in the dirt, me personally, because that's what he's best at, in my opinion. Like, what is he now at? Like 10 sacks, I think, on the season.
11.
11?
11. Yeah.
And so, like, because that's also what he did in college, as far as I know. Like, he was rushing the passer and things like that. And that's what he's been a beast at this whole season. So, as for today's game specifically, I mean, the defense was what won us the game, obviously. So, I mean, I have no problem with the way they used him today. He was fantastic today. But in the future, I just, like, in general, I want to see his hand in the dirt, him rushing the passer. Now, granted, you can't do that with everybody because you have D-Law, then you have Gregory and all that stuff. But that's just me. I want to see his hand in the dirt. That's just me, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We keep it real over here, Tor. You know what's up. So I'm going to start with Cowboys corner with this. Did you like what Lyle Collins did?
100%. 100%. There's a song called "The Boys That Fall," and when you play football and someone hits your ass and you get up and they're already gone, you go to your brother, you're like, "Who the hell hit me?" "Oh, that was number 12." "Okay, I got number 12." You got to have each other's back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I 100%. The ejection was over the top.
Yeah.
It really was. But, Dak Prescott, as much as, we talk about him and stuff, I mean, he's still the quarterback, and the guys that play around him believe in him. And so just to see that, it brings justice to it, what Dak means to these guys. So I'm all for it, 100%.
Okay, let me ask you the second part of that question. Offensive line and our running back. Just give me something real quick.
Connor Williams, as much as he holds it down a little better than Connor Williams. Or Connor McGovern, excuse me. So I want to see Connor Williams play left guard. And I think that ain't going to fix everything, but I have a little bit more confidence with Tyron Smith and Tyler Biadasz playing and Connor Williams playing, because that's the continuity. Because Mike McCarthy likes to use that word a lot, continuity. That's the continuity of the offensive line. And, guys like Ronald Leary and Travis Frederick, we really haven't replaced them. Yeah, the guys are young now, they're learning, but it's hard to replace a piece of the offensive line when you're used to guys like Ronald Leary, when you're used to guys like Travis Frederick, or Joe Looney for that matter. So it just takes time, but Connor Williams has more continuity with the guy to the left and the guy to the right, and I think that's going to help the offensive line, a little bit more.
Okay, let me introduce my brother real quick. Dallas Cowboy fan, 1980. What's up, brother?
Oh, man. I want to feel the power. 1980.
Power, man. What's up, bro? Yes, sir. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm tired as hell. This little girl, this baby girl is whooping my ass, bro.
Oh man. Hey. Hey, man. Let me take it back to what I asked these guys earlier, man. I was on your live earlier, just for the people viewing right now. Since Dak been back off this calf injury, what do you see different?
First off, man, I gotta kick a shout out to my peeps on fifth quarter, Cowboys champs, Eshawn, Simons.
What up, bro?
Cowboys corner. Simons is one of the pioneers.
Ain't he though?
Man, y'all gotta stop.
It's
that's a fact, Simon. You've been around, Brody. Come on now.
me and Simon from the same. We from the same hood, so that's kind of like, man, this is what it is.
Yes, sir.
But
Cowboys champ, he from down that way. Yeah. Y'all got them Texas boys on here. Cowboys corner, he from Texas. I got 4 Texas boys on here, man.
That's why we're a little mad.
Right.
Say, what about South Oak Cliff in the state championship?
Man.
I thought they won that.
Golden Bears, baby.
Don't Golden Bears.
I can't believe
Even though I'm a corner Cowboy.
Hey, you know what? My sister corner Cowboy, my cousin Kimball High, my mama Roosevelt. Hey, bro, I'm happy for DISD, man. Let's bring home state. Take state. God damn it. Take state.
That's what's up.
So what? Just like I see a difference, bro. But tell me, just being around the game 40 years, like I said, all y'all guys, you Simons, Cowboys champ. I learned from all y'all. Do you see a difference in how he's been, or is it the same as he was before the injury?
When I was doing my live stream, and my boy Sid from Canada, he jumped on and he brought up the calf injury, and I was just like, I totally forgotten about that. I do see a difference in Dak Prescott. This is not the same Dak Prescott before the calf injury. Dak Prescott was on it. I mean, obviously, this was before the COVID-19 issues and all the injuries and stuff. Injury bug hit us and everything. Everybody was kind of healthy before that. But right now, you can tell, you can sense, not only tell, you can sense, you can see on the sideline. You can see Dak Prescott. There's something wrong with him mentally. Yeah. He's almost in his eyes. You can see there's almost a checking out type of vibe I'm getting from him. He's not making his throws. He's not reading. He's out there playing sandlot football, seems like it. Yeah. And that's going to hurt us. If he don't get it together, if this offense doesn't get it together, it's going to hurt us right now. And I asked all the comment section in my live stream, if this was the last damn game of the season, your ass would be, I don't give a damn how long you've been a Cowboy fan, your ass would be worried. You would be worried going into the playoffs because this ain't a playoff team. Yeah, we beat the Saints, barely scraped by them. We should have blew out the Washington football team, but we allowed them to get back in the game. Too many dumb penalties, too many dumb things, dumb mistakes. Defense, like Simon said, Doomsday defense is back. And I like what I'm seeing with the defense. Anthony Brown, I don't know what planet he's from. He'll never get the shit together. I just, poor baby, bless his heart. I don't understand him. I don't understand him.
The same mistakes.
He's been making the same mistakes since we've had him. I get on here to be honest, man. I don't get on here for views and all that shit, man. I get on here to talk about what I see, and this is what I'm seeing. he's the weakest part of the defense so far, right? And other teams, they do scouting reports, man. They watch film. They do all that, man. It all that shit takes place, man. They see how to score on the Cowboys. They see when and how we make mistakes. They see all that, man. They don't just watch the best plays or watch the worst plays. Man, they get that shit down to a science, stat by stat, inch by inch. Scouting reports and film day is real serious, man. I played the game on different levels, so I know how it is in the film room, dog. They're going to go back. The Giants, they're going to look like a totally different team. We're going to make their asses look so fucking – we're going to make their asses look so fucking good, dog. It's going to make you, like, more frustrated than what – we should have blew the Washington. All due respect. God bless them. We should have blew them out. But we allowed him to come back, and I'm like, really, dog? Dak Prescott had a wide open shot. He should have threw it when he was open. He decided to let the guy get in front of him, clear the lane. But he didn't clear the lane, so he just threw an interception, pick six. Like, dude, you can't do that right now. Somebody said in the comment section, I'm gonna shut my mouth, I promise. Somebody else said in the comment section, Dak Prescott the Cowboys allowed the Washington football team to get back into this game. Right now, we should be playing our best football, guys. We should be playing our best football because going into the end of the season, possibly going into the playoffs, is your resume. So all the other bullshit teams that's going to the playoffs too, that we're going to face, all the bullies that are out there that we're going to face that think they're going to come in and whoop our asses, we're supposed to be playing our best football now and showing what we really got against this supposed to be easy schedule going into the playoffs. But we're not. We're scraping, we're inching, we're scratching, clawing by these mediocre teams. And that scares me, man. Just being honest, I love the defense. Offense ain't looking too good. Cowboys just don't look too good right now. That was an ugly win, man. Seriously. My bad.
Yeah.
All right. Cowboys champ. Offensive line and Ezekiel Elliott. What are you seeing, brother?
Okay. Tyron Smith, got to replace him next year.
Yeah.
That's what got to replace him because he's hurt. But Collins, I like what he did to back up his quarterback.
Yes.
About time they showed some fight.
Yeah, damn right, exactly.
Interior, outside of Zach Martin, they still weak.
Yeah.
Zeke, need to take some money away from Zeke. You need to draft your running back. I'm telling you straight up. You got to take money away from Zeke. Use that money to keep Gallup. Go ahead and sign Parsons.
They better.
But Zeke, nah, man. No. That boy can't. Man, I'm 50 years old. I can average 4.5 yards better than him. I mean, this boy running like he's 55. I'm like, damn, come on. The only thing he did good day was push linebacker.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's all he did.
So, man, really, Zeke hasn't been the same since, I guess, the third year when he signed a contract. He hasn't been the same. But
every year his yard per carry has went down.
Yeah. But you know what? This offensive line, man, this offensive line is just like number 30 on defense. If you want to really be realistic, we're not going anywhere unless we can get some type of constant play from this offensive line. Now, you remember when, early in the year, the Cowboys had that 6-game winning streak. It was Tyron Smith, Connor Williams, Viadic, what's the kid name? Oh, Zach Martin and Steele. Yeah. Go back to that. That's I can deal with Connor Williams holding. I can deal with holding, but you're gonna have to get back to that.
Right.
Now, unless Collins can come back like he did before, but right now, man, this keep switching the tackles. You see Dak already has a tough time trying to throw the damn ball in the first place. And the boy got to run for his life. And, to be honest, we're damn lucky that Chase Young and Montez Sweat wasn't playing in the game.
That's true.
And then why couldn't the Cowboys run the two running backs? Why they couldn't design more plays to the outside?
I thought they were gonna go side to side to keep. I thought they were gonna go side to side to keep them boys tired.
Yeah, cause you're up the middle and stuff. Where you gonna run against them Bama boys?
Both of them.
No way.
Both Payne and Allen, both of them. First round. Shit.
Both of them. But man, it's the offensive line. Bring Callahan back.
Yeah.
To me, bring Callahan back for offensive line. Bring John Kitna back for Dak Prescott, the quarterback.
I like John Kitna, man. I like it.
Yeah.
Hey, Simons, man. This offensive line and 21, man. How you feel about them? You're on mute, Brody.
All right, I'm hitting buttons. My bad. First thing I want to say, I thank y'all for being honest Cowboy fans. God damn, I get so sick of this shit with these delusional ass Cowboy fans. So I appreciate y'all being very honest Cowboy fans.
Sure.
That's one. Because it nowadays, especially when we winning, Cowboy fans drink too much of that Jim Jones guy in a tragedy Kool-Aid, and I don't like that shit. So I thank y'all for being honest Cowboy fans. Now, second,
hey, we got to be honest with you. We got to be honest with you on the mic. We don't want to get body slammed.
Look, this body slam. That's great.
he know how I am. Like, it's a whole different world when I make videos. He know how I am. But look, the line. I'm not even gonna put this on the line. I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
It's Ezekiel Elliott. As much as I don't want to point fingers, man, he didn't have no line at Ohio State. Like he did. Like, come on. Like he didn't have no line at Ohio State. I believe there's a thing that I call it the Carson Wentz rule. My man just said it a minute ago, but I call it the Carson Wentz rule. What I mean by that is just what the Eagles did with Wentz. I think in the second or third round next year, go get a running back. Put some heat on this kid. This is bullshit now. Like seriously, Pollard's becoming a man of his own. Now what you do is go find a go get you a north-south guy. Go find a bruiser. There's one in there. Go find a north-south. You can only have to do it in the second round, maybe in the third round. You got a couple of draft picks. Just go get a running back to put some heat on this kid. It ain't Corey Clement and it ain't this other kid that you just pulled up from Hard Knocks. That's not it. Go get some hungry kid. That's going to honestly to do what Jerry did before and with Zeke, make him do that in the preseason.
Right.
Just have that kid come out in the preseason and lo and behold, this kid have just at least 80 or 90-yard game and look real good. Yeah, have everybody go, oh, okay. Because I believe that it ain't Pollard got that same O-line and look what he does. Mm-hmm. Let's be real here. Like they can switch it up. They can switch it and do whatever they want, but I've seen Pollard just make something out of nothing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so, as much as I love Zeke, it's the money boys. Our beloved 214 are fucking up. Let's be real here. A lot of people don't want to call it what it is. They're fucking up. The money boys are fucking up. I love those boys, but I got no problem taking them to the woodshed. 214 is fucking up. We can go ahead and lump them together. They're fucking up. How can we call out Jalen Smith and we can call out Leighton Vander Esch, but we can't call out our beloved 214 for fucking up? That's not right. Anthony Doodoo Brown, no, he ain't shit. That nigga, no, he ain't shit. And let's be real here. You know how if we'd have lost that game today, boy, you know every one of us would have scorched the earth with Dak Prescott's corpse.
Yeah.
Like seriously.
Yeah.
They fucking up. Like even when we needed Zeke to just come in and close the game, he couldn't even do it. And I don't want to hear. I'm tired. I'm not going to give these dudes who I want to win Super Bowls excuses because it's just like people don't want to admit it. Listen, this ain't no Super Bowl team right now. They ain't contender looking right now. They
No.
look like just another team that's going to barely win a wild card game, and then of course hit the brick wall called the divisional round. They don't look like it. Like I'm not gonna sit here. Oh, let's put it all on the defense. Listen, we don't know what's gonna happen next week. Shit, DeMarcus Lawrence could get hurt again. Gallimore could get hurt again. Both could get hurt again. Randy Gregory can go smoke a pound of weed and get suspended. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I can't put that. It looks good right now, but the core part of this team, the money makers, the $1 million kid, the $100 million kids, 2-1-4, is fucking up. The O-line is not the problem. I'm serious. Lyle went down. Like, seriously, we seen fucking both Lyle, Zach Martin, and fucking Tyron Smith limp off the field today.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. Like, it's what we've been switching that line around since week 1. Even during the preseason, like, I don't want to hear this shit. No, I'm not talking about nobody. I'm just like, I don't want to hear it. I'm not going to put this on them boys. No, this isn't the Great Wall. Nah, we know that. We all know that. It's obvious. We know that. But when I see the kid from Memphis come in, and this kid is doing everything and scoring,
20
and I see, talking about TP, I'm seeing this boy do everything, but then I'm seeing this fucking broke up Ewok fuck up and limp off the field. And then when the shit gets bad, he wants to come back. And somebody said it best about Zeke, and I'm going to co-sign that. The only thing he did good today was protect this goddamn quarterback.
Yeah.
Other than that, he didn't do it. And it's been like that for a while now. It's been like that for a minute. He has not done anything good. You better be glad they didn't bring old-ass Adrian Peterson down here, because we wouldn't be talking about that.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. Hey, Eshaun, how you feel about this old line and our running back, man?
I have to honestly agree. I mean, because like here's my thing, right? Like, since Zeke got paid, obviously I think every year, what is it that his production's declined each year since his rookie year, I think, or something. But my thing is like, is it just the knee injury? I don't think so, because I don't know, because it's just like, on one hand, like, okay, you're out there. I mean, you're giving, God bless you for trying. I get it. But I mean, if you're hurting the team, get your ass off the fucking field.
Yes.
Like, seriously. Like, I mean, because 1980, he knows I followed him for years now. Big fan of all you guys. But it's just like, he says the same thing all the time. Where he's just like, hey, if you're hurting the team, why are you out there? The best, I mean, he's great, right? Like, because every first step, like, this is so sad. Like, because, like, here's the thing, right? Like, I was with my sister and my brother for Thanksgiving, right? And keep in mind, they don't know anything about football. They know I'm a Cowboy fan. Like, I'm a football fanatic. I love football. Big Cowboy fan, all the whole nine. They know nothing about football. And I was like, this was when we played the Raiders. I was like, I was talking with my sister. They taught me everything I know. And, like, about life, all those kind of things. And I was like, hey, you know what? I hope we win today. And even she said, I don't think so. The Cowboys always lose on Thanksgiving. Isn't that embarrassing?
Yeah, it's
like,
pretty.
Someone who knows nothing about football. Now, I love my sister to death. She didn't mean it in a bad way. But, like, she doesn't know first anything about football. And even she's like, oh, we lose. And I'm like, I'm yet to see a Super Bowl in my life. I know you guys have been around. You guys have seen the 3 Super Bowl championships. I haven't. Like, and my dad is the one who taught me football. He came here for college when he saw those 3 Super Bowl championships. And I was talking with him after the game. We're like, this is not a playoff team. It's just not. And getting to the point of like, is it the offensive line or Zeke? I have to put it on Zeke, because I mean, like, at a certain point, like, okay, you're going out there trying, but I mean, if you're not helping the team, pride means shit. I'm sorry. Like, I can get whooped and I can, like, have pride in a fight. I get in a fight with somebody over here and I have pride. I'm fighting. But if I get my ass whooped, does it mean anything? No.
Don't mean shit.
It doesn't mean shit. And, like, so, I mean, like, okay, it's just like, I don't know. I mean, I put it on Zeke because, I mean, like, look, you're on the field, your numbers out there, you produce, bottom line. If not, get your ass on the sideline. That's just my.
All right. Cowboys Corner, man. We're gonna We're gonna close it out with this, bro. Overall, Kellen Moore, Mike McCarthy, his offense and his defense. What's on a scale of 1 to 10? How not on a scale of 1 to 10, but how far do you feel we can go in the playoffs? Do you think we can make a deep run with everything that we've been putting on tape? Play calling, Mike McCarthy, clock management, offense, defense. Do you think we can make a deep playoff run?
Simon already answered that for me. We'll skin by a wild card one game, and we'll hit a brick wall in the divisional game because it's just not there on offense. And big shout out to Simon for saying that we're honest Cowboy fans. The majority of Cowboy fans, they listen and they donate to all these other YouTubers, and the other YouTubers can't be real because that stops their money. Not knocking their hustle, but a lot of this has a lot to do with Cowboy YouTubers feeding into, like, some idiot could put a $10 super chat in there and say, Dak Prescott is so elite. He's unstoppable. And you know what they're going to say? Because that's a $10 donation. You're absolutely right. Somebody can send a $25 super chat and say, there's nothing wrong with Zeke Elliott. And you know what they got to do? They got to agree with that super chat because it's going into their pockets. And that's the problem right now.
Yep. And
it's sad. I mean, you go on Twitter and all these guys, tens of thousands of followers, and they could tweet something idiotic and it'll get 500 likes on it. Like, what the fuck are we doing, Cowboy Nation? Are we so used to mediocrity that we're so used to it? And to answer your question, Fifth Quarter, I'm getting carried away.
No, go ahead, bro. It's all good.
To answer your question, right now, gut is what Simon said.
Okay.
Brick wall in the brick wall in the divisional round. And God damn it, I don't need a super chat to tell me otherwise.
1980, man. You know what? 9-4 looks good in the NFL because it's the NFL, and any given Sunday, anything can happen. But when you get down to the nitty gritty of a 9-4, you look at the type of wins you got and the type of losses you got, and you weigh it out, and you like, well, damn, it's some headhunters in the playoff. On that side of the fence, it's some headhunters. Cause right now over here we playing Pee Wee football, but once that 17 game is over, we go on the other side of that fence where the shoulder pads are. So with everything we got on tape, Kellen Moore, his play calling, which can be when he try to get too cute sometimes and does silly shit, and McCarthy can screw up sometime. And how do you feel about our chances in the playoffs, man? And then do you think we can even get to the Super Bowl this year?
No, not good at all. There's no mystery how I feel about this team right now. We're not a playoff team right now. First of all, in order to get into the playoffs, you have to be a disciplined team. Discipline is first. Discipline, they teach you discipline. If you play Pop Warner football back in the day, that's the first thing you learn is discipline. And then the fundamentals come in. Then discipline first. How to say yes, sir, no, sir. How to be afraid to drop a pass, afraid to fumble, afraid to false start, afraid to jump outside, pass interference, whatever. You will be afraid of doing that. You will be afraid of the consequences and repercussions of pass interference, false start, all those penalties I just named.
Yeah.
So that discipline comes first. You have to be disciplined in order to get through the playoffs. We're not a disciplined team at all because we're making the same mistakes over and over and over again. It's like the fundamentals. They forget how to play. They forget how to look back at the ball when it's in the air. Anthony Brown's still making the same mistakes since we drafted him. But they get right back down. He can do 3-4 pass interferences in a row. Guess what he'll be? He'll be right back out there on the field. Yeah. See, Jimmy Johnson didn't play that shit. He got that. You get your ass and we'll leave your ass out here on the top. You be trying to catch another plane to the crib. See, all this old school football, old school ways, they're gone. Like Simon said, other guy said, it's all about that money now. You get what I'm saying? The game is so different because it's all about money. It's all about, well, this is our money maker, so we gotta babysit his feelings, and and you can't make it to the playoffs babysitting other people's feelings. These are grown men, guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They ought to be able to survive with the millions or without the millions. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta be a disciplined team first. I don't give a damn how many numbers, how many touchdown passes you thrown, how many interceptions you got. It's got to be consistent. And that's where the discipline, everything falls back to discipline, guys. You get what I'm saying? The way of life, everything you do. When you wake up in the morning, you get to work, you got to get up, hit that alarm clock, or whatever you do. If you work from home, you still got to be disciplined to do that. Everything circles back around to discipline, and we don't have that. So that's why we're not a playoff team. I mean, I'm not even talking about what happened today or what's been happening week after week. I'm just talking about the whole discipline factor and the mistakes, the same mistakes, holding, false start, defensive pass interference, all the bullshit. We're the highest penalized team in the league.
Yeah,
we're ranked number 1 in penalties. You can't get to the Super Bowl that way. Not only get to the playoffs. Got to be a disciplined team, guys. And money doesn't, it's not a band-aid for discipline. You can be the richest motherfucker in the world, but you could be an asshole too. You get what I'm saying? So that's got to come first. That's got to be first in line. Discipline, fundamentals. Yeah. This is right now, these last games, starting now, after these embarrassing wins. And it's sad I'm calling them embarrassing wins, but they're embarrassing wins.
It is.
Right now, they need to be playing their asses off. Like no mistakes, blowing out teams, really showing that they deserve to be in the fuck right now, because right now they don't. If it was up to me, I'd be like, say, man, I'd go to one of the meetings, man, sit your ass down. They'd be like, who's this motherfucker? What I'm looking at, sit your ass down, because guess what? All these other teams, guys, they hungry. They want to be in there. Y'all not. Cowboys ain't been hungry since 95.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That hunger factor, that discipline factor isn't there. And it all trickles down from the top. And I ain't gonna even go there because that's another subject. But that's the first thing they got to get under wraps is that discipline. In order, Zeke, everybody's right. I really ain't got nothing to say about that because Zeke hadn't been running. I think both offensive line and Zeke is to blame. Offensive line obviously isn't the same as it used to be when we had Travis Fredericks and healthy Travis Fredericks and Ronald Leary and all that stuff. We've made changes here and there. Lyle Collins is not what he was 2-3 years ago. You get what I'm saying? So I think it's a little bit of a sprinkle of both. Zeke is just getting by, and because he knows Pollard is right there, and Pollard, hey, we'll take him. But right now, to make a long story short, which is probably too late, but we're not a playoff team right now. We're one and done if we make it. We still got to make it though. But we're in an easy fucked up division. That's our only alibi. That's the only thing that's gonna save us because we're in probably the worst division in football. So which is sad. Because people gonna look in. Oh well, the only way y'all got it in because y'all decided. And guess what? They're right.
Yeah,
they're right. So
but
that's all I got, man. I'm gonna get on out of here, man. I got to get back in here and help my wife out with the baby and stuff, man.
I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you anytime, bro. You already know it's all good, brother.
Hey, real quick, 1980.
All right, bro. Take care of that baby.
All right, y'all take it easy, man.
Congratulations again, 1980. Congratulations.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
Hey, Cowboys champ, man. How you feel about our chance of the deep playoff run?
Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Man, all of the Cowboys will be successful in a playoff run. They're gonna have to clean up discipline, man. I mean, they got the talent, but with Kellen Moore and Mike McCarthy, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
Not with them two, man. I agree with you, man. Eshawn, man, how you feel about our chance to do a deep playoff run with what you've seen so far?
I'm worried, man. I'm not gonna lie because see, the thing is, like 1980 said, everything revolves around discipline. That's the fact of the matter. And I mean, given like, okay, and in my opinion, like discipline, like he always used references like parents and like, how you rate a child's discipline run is you're disciplined as a child because of the morals that your parents taught you and things like that. And the one thing you remember as a kid, and I'm sure you guys agree with this, and even though I'm young, I'm the youngest one up in this thing.
How old are you?
The thing is like even when I grew up, the one thing as a kid I remembered is when I did something bad and I got an ass whooping for it because it instilled discipline. I mean, I remember that butt whooping for a while, and I made sure not to do that shit again. And who is going to do that to these players? McCarthy isn't. Kellen Moore is the coordinator, and Jerry Jones is all buddy with these people. And so there is no discipline factor because from the top down, there's no real authority to make these guys scared. And like, because even though I wasn't around to see Jimmy Johnson and things like that, I saw him in an interview a few years ago when he told a story about when they played, I think, Cowboys against Redskins last game. We had locked up the playoffs and stuff, and we had lost the game. And he said, "Oh, I'm not going to give you guys any food on the plane because you guys played like utter dog shit." And and he wanted them to feel the pain of losing. No one here is going to do that on this team. Like, you're trying to tell me Mike McCarthy's going to do that now? I mean, please. Players going to look at him like, yeah, get the fuck out of my face. They're not going to. And
Yeah,
so,
sure.
like, they're going to think it's pretentious, and they're not going to do it. And so, as for whether we can make a deep playoff run, I happen to agree with everyone. I mean, I'm hopeful. I'd say that I'm hopeful. I hope they prove us wrong.
Right.
I mean, I hope we make it to the Super Bowl. I want to see one, for God's sake. But the team I saw today in the past 5 weeks, hell no, we're not going to make it. Because take away one touchdown by the defense, we scored 20 points against the Washington football team. This is a 500 team. And and we, like Cowboys corner said early on, we scored 29 points against the Bucks, and we lost the game. The Bucks are going to be in the playoffs, last I checked. The Packers are going to be in the playoffs, last I checked. And playing like this on offense, we're not going to do anything. So I don't see it happening. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Simon, man, give me your final thoughts on this team in the playoffs, bro.
Look at it.
No, that's the perfect. No, you don't have to say anything. Just not laugh. You're done, man. That's it.
I love how I love 1980 going back. Talk about Jimmy. I love how my man said, he didn't see Jimmy. Listen, you ain't got to see much. Hey, you've been seeing. Listen, unfortunately, young folks, this is what you've been seeing. It's just, I mean, when I tell you we'll win the division, it's given, it's done. Because like everybody knows, this is the NFC least. It looks good because we're the best team. We have the most talent in this entire division. The problem with the Cowboys is they dumb themselves down to the competition.
Exactly.
They just literally done it a few hours ago. Like they dumb themselves down to the competition. I don't give a damn who it is. We've seen these guys make some of the worst quarterbacks look like, give them contracts off the bullshit they did against Dallas. So to me, can they get it together? Yeah. Will they get it together? No.
Nope.
No, it's just honest. Like, I love being a Cowboys fan, and I know that everybody, God forbid, listen, this is remember this day, remember what I say here. Imagine, let's just imagine, if you will, to sound like the Twilight Zone. Imagine, if you will, the Cowboys get the Rams in Arlington. The Cowboys beat the Rams. Can you imagine everyone the Monday after?
Yeah.
Like, it just there are realists in this room right now. Like, I know DJ Crown Day myself. I know you. I know even 1980 will. I'll go, nigga, please. but at the same time, everybody else be like, "Oh my God, Super Bowl's coming! Super Bowl's
Nah,
coming!"
man, that's not. Yeah, I mean,
I know what I'm looking at,
yeah,
and this looked like every damn Cowboy team I've seen win the East, win a wild card game. Remember that Seattle game? Remember the Philly game? Remember but then you get to situations like, hey, remember that Vikings game, pants to the ground with Brett Favre? Remember the Rams game in LA? Like you start. It's no. I don't see.
yeah.
I don't see nothing that's making me go, oh man, we can do it. Like in the beginning, it started to look like that, but the problem was with me is they started playing teams that honestly could punch. They're going to the playoffs, and teams that's fighting for playoff spots. I mean, I'll give an example. The Washington football team beat the Raiders. They beat the Bucks. They beat them.
Yeah.
And we just beat them. But seriously though, was it more off we beat them, or that the organization didn't want to get embarrassed by Mike McCarthy's guarantee?
Mm-hmm.
Let's be real here. Like they laughed. We the laughing stock of the league right now. The memes would be crazy right now if we'd lost that game.
Yeah, we'd be getting our asses handed to us tomorrow.
Oh yeah, all of it. Like seriously, as fans, we get fucked with, and of course we'd fuck with the organization. There'd be a triple effect. Everybody would be like, "Well, Mike McCarthy shouldn't have said that shit," and Dak looked like shit. You know what I'm saying? So it would have been a whole lot of problems. I'm just not. I'm sorry. First place don't move me right now. I'm not impressed. I'm just sorry. We trying to win a Super Bowl here, and I look at other teams going, yeah, they got that potential. I look at us and go, man, this is the same shit I've been seeing. We get to the divisional round. We got to go on the road. We're gonna find a way to fuck that up. We'll lose by 17.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
All right. Cowboys corner, man. On a scale of 1 to 10, how you feel? What's your excitement about this victory today, man? And give your social media out before you get out of here, man.
Yeah, for sure. And big shout out to Eshawn. Talking about who's gonna give them their ass whooping. Dak Prescott done got his ass whooped by Jared Goff and by Aaron Rodgers. That should be enough. Nobody on this coaching staff should be whooping anybody's ass because Dak Prescott's had his fair share of ass whoopings in the playoffs. That should be enough ass whooping right there to learn how to win a divisional game.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
But anyway, we're gonna play these sorry ass Giants next week. Then we got and if we win against the Giants, the Cowboys clinch the NFC East. If we win against the Giants, they're NFC East champs, right? So that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But then it comes into what do you do against these Cardinals? Do you show your cards or do you not show your cards? How do you handle that Cardinal game? But we'll cross that bridge when it gets to it. But no, big shout out to Simus, big long-time follower. Back in the day, he used to have a bail money spot. I gave him some bail money just because I appreciate the work that he does. But in the fifth quarter, we talk every day. Eshawn, get your family in football, man. Get your family in football. All right.
It's just me and my dad, bro.
Get them in football. My wife, she's came a long way since 9 years ago. My wife is in. Her little voice be yelling at that damn TV right with me. But
here's the thing, man. I'm the youngest of three, man. I got older sister, older brother. I can't tell them nothing. They're gonna whip my ass. So, I mean, but in all seriousness, like, listen. Everyone who's on here, Cowboys Corner, fifth quarter Cowboy, 1980. I've been following you guys since the roundtable a few years ago. And
oh wow!
Speaking of which, Cowboys Corner, I want that. Your old, he knows what I'm talking about. His corner knows what I'm talking about. The old send off. I want to hear that once, man. Just
okay.
As a first-time fan up on here, I want to hear that once.
I got to make sure I remember my handles. Dallas Cowboy Football News on YouTube. Dallas Cowboy Football News on Twitter. DCF News 1 on Twitter. And if you're man enough to talk X's and O's, slide on my DMs like a hole. I'm out.
I appreciate you, brother. We'll your ass in man later.
My ass.
Hey, Simons, man. On a scale of 1 to 10, how you feel about this victory? And go ahead and close it out with your social media, man.
Of course, I hate the Redskins, so I'm gonna give it a 10, even though the offense looked like shit. We won. I'm gonna give it a 10. I enjoyed it. It was great to see Doomsday back, of course. And I ended like this. Simon Says YouTube channel. Always, if you can find me on Twitter, my Twitter name is too fucked up to be going on here, but it's King. It's just it's from one of my favorite movies. You can look me up, King Mama Walde. And if you want to know how to spell Mama Walde, man, I suggest you Google Blackula 1973, wonderful movie. You'll see Mama Walde. So put the King _ Mama Walde. But you can find me here on YouTube. Simon Says, and I forewarn you, motherfuckers that wants to join up. Don't think you're gonna come over there and you're gonna do that delusional cowboy talk because we don't drink Kool-Aid over there. We drink Hennessy. Simon Says, that's me.
Salute, bro. I appreciate you, man. Hey, look, Eshawn, man, you gotta start coming on here more, man. You talk real clear. You like the foreign space cowboy, man.
Oh man, I appreciate it.
That's real though. He is though.
Hey, you is like you speak clear as hell. Like you really had the whole chat listening. I'm listening like, man, like because we just let it rip. But you speak well thought out and shit, man. So you definitely got to be a regular on here, man. Like I've been seeing the chat forever, but man. You definitely got to come on here more, man. I appreciate it all, man. And
I appreciate
you see the comments.
Yeah,
we're like, more like, hey, man. She's been around forever too. Yeah. So that's why I told, and that's why like 1980, and like Simon said in Cowboys Corner, man. When all the people I bring on here, if I know people ain't gonna come up here and lie, or they ain't gonna say what they want to please the chat. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we analyze what's going on that day. I don't care what somebody did last year. I don't care what they did. I keep telling people, listen, man, I don't give a damn about that. Before Buster Douglas whooped Mike Tyson ass, he was undefeated. It don't matter what you did yesterday. You feel what I'm saying? Like it don't matter what you did before. Right now.
They got hit.
Yeah, we evaluate what we seeing right now, and right now our quarterback ain't living up to what we thought it would be this year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I'm not saying he can't turn it around, but right now it just ain't what we expected from him, man. Exactly. And it needs to improve.
Let me add on right quick. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't let the 9-4 fool you. If you go look at the people that are division leaders right now, and you going to do a comparison. This is why, and I keep telling people, if you ever want to notice some shit, this is why they got Dallas at the bottom of that 9-4. They got them there for a reason because they're the worst playoff team in the entire NFL right now. Not on any other side. Go look at the division leaders on both conferences, and this is why Dallas is at the bottom. They're there for a reason. We're there, and it looks good over there, but really, honestly, I'm not impressed. Yeah. This team could, if we were going by names, let's be real. Ezekiel Elliott, Dak Prescott, Michael Gallup, Amari Cooper. If we were going by names, shit, Dallas would be like what? Exactly.
If we went just off of paper, we'd be in the fucking Super Bowl. But last I checked, football is not on paper; it's on the field.
They're very mediocre. As much as people don't want to admit it, what we witnessed the last 2 weeks, actually going back for a while, mediocre football.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
We lost to the Raiders on Thanksgiving, dog.
Dude, when was the last time we won on fucking Thanksgiving? 2018?
I don't want to talk about Thanksgiving because I always have nightmares of what Phillip Rivers did us 3 years ago.
Oh my God.
I have nightmares.
500 yards and something. Almost. Oh, God, that was
that shit eats me alive. I ain't never been more hurt by Thanksgiving. That shit hurt me so bad. What Phillip Rivers did to us.
I was pissed about the Phillip Rivers situation until this shit that we just witnessed on Thanksgiving.
This Thanksgiving game, like
that was bad.
It was bad. Yeah.
Let me ask y'all real quick, and I'm not even trying to harp on the quarterback. But what y'all think happened on that interception day? Was that miscommunication or just inaccuracy on it? Like, what was that? That interception today, that Landon Collins call. What was that?
Both were inaccuracies on the quarterback.
Here's the thing, right? I think it's a combination of both because, like, CD and Dak. I would put more of it on Dak because he overthrew him by like fucking 10 yards. But like, having said that, I mean, even last week, what was it when we played the Saints? CD looked over the wrong shoulder too. They said that on the broadcast. So
Yeah,
I mean,
he should have looked inside. He would look outside.
Exactly right. No, but there is, I think, a little bit on CD. But I mean, if Dak puts it between his numbers, then I mean, it's
The
not
ball was so high.
exactly like. I mean, if he puts it right between the numbers, then I mean, shit. I mean, it's not an interception.
Here's my problem. I'm sorry to cut you off, man.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I've been watching. Listen, we all got social media. We all see it on social media. I've been watching these boys throw that ball around all off season. I'm talking about Coop. We see the posing and the voguing on Instagrams. You know what I'm saying? The brotherhoods and all that. Now, look, if y'all out here doing this, and now all of a sudden you can't connect. I watched 2 passes, and I am not. And I repeat, I love. They always say you always dacking off. That's what everybody always say because I'm a Dak fan. I love Dak. Yeah, I love Dak.
Is that the verbiage now for hating on Dak? I've never heard.
No. What it means is just my brother and a lot of people just say you in love with Dak Prescott. You always jacking off, like jacking off.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And it was just today was like to me it was like all right, I had it up to here. Like I watched 2 passes that had nothing to do with it, but it was just an inaccuracy of a quarterback. It wasn't the line. It wasn't this. It wasn't that. It wasn't CD. It wasn't dog chokes. It wasn't nothing. I watched this boy almost blow this game.
Yeah. I mean, that's pick 6 nearly cost us the game. Let's be honest.
Yeah. I watched this. Yeah. If we had a mediocre, if our defense wasn't A++++, if they were even B-, we lost. Exactly.
We lost. That's true.
We lost.
That's true.
We lost.
That's true. He's an A++++.
They had an additional 50 fucking more pluses on the end of it.
Right. They couldn't even be. Honestly, I said it. They couldn't even be fucking 90%, or we would have lost. We would have lost.
Cowboys corner, you must got something to say. You wanted to come back in here.
No, y'all still talking. I just wanted to peep games in case I had to, drop in and.
Well, since you here, what did Tony Romo say about that overthrow Dak had to Gallup a couple weeks ago? What did he say?
You had to be Michael Jordan in your prime to catch that.
Wait, did Tony Romo say something about it on today's one?
No, a couple weeks ago he overthrew Gallup, and Tony Romo said, "Man, you have to be Michael Jordan in your prime."
It was the Kansas City game. It was the Kansas City game.
Yeah.
And if you listen closely to Olsen today, you could tell he wanted to say, "Hey, man, you fucking up." Like he just kept stopping what he was about to say, even on that pick six. Go look at the interceptions and listen to what he was about to. It's like he caught himself a couple of times.
He said Prescott that he took a breath like he wanted to say something.
I wish I could have seen his face on a couple of those. I bet he was like, "Oh my God, you ain't no Kerry Collins."
But here's my thing, though, guys.
Go ahead.
Here's my thing, man, is I seen it immediately after the game. Kellen Moore and Dak got to figure it out.
How long did you figure it out?
This is December football. Like you had a 10-day break. You've been shitty for 4 weeks.
Preach, exactly.
Like, and what's crazy is Cowboy fans, as Simon's calls them the 80%ers, we would be at mid-November, and these motherfuckers are telling me relax. There's a lot of football left. No, the fuck there's not.
Dude, we're in, what is this now, week 13?
14.
Week 13.
Somebody literally just said that to me on Twitter.
They say it to me all the time. Yeah.
They said, man, y'all act like we ain't got a lot of football left. We don't have a lot of football. And it's not about they like we already got a division on lock. Fuck this weak ass division, man. Fuck this. It ain't hard to do. I'm saying you can win this years ago. You can win the division with 7-9-7.
Dude, literally last year, the win.
It don't mean shit.
They won. Washington won what? 7 games last year to win the division.
7-9.
7-9, right?
You see what I'm saying? They say this shit. I ain't mean to cut you off, Cowboys corner. I'm just like that shit hurt my nose. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
And this big shout out to Cowboys blog. That's my homie. And I'm not speaking for him, but I know it frustrates him to hear that crap. Like Mike McCarthy likes to break the season in blocks, and if you're shitty the rest of the 2 blocks, motherfucker, this ain't the 2011-2007 Giants. Those motherfuckers 9-7 got into the playoffs, win the Super Bowl because of their defense, right? And Eli Manning had some miracle catches, but fuck them hoe ass Giants, right? But it's rare to do that. You have to take there's only 17 games.
Exactly.
There's only 17 games. That's it. You don't get any more. And you have to take advantage of each one.
And
this analytic ass football shit, I'm sick of it.
Honestly.
This analytic bullshit that we've been doing for two. I'm sorry to cut everybody off, but this Mike McCarthy analytic shit, I hate it. Why can't we just play some fucking football? And we're the Cowboys. First of all, this was the first time, I gotta say it, that we finally did something Cowboy worthy. Okay, we guaranteed a win in Washington. Great. You did it. You backed up what you said. Give your big ass deserve a Big Mac and a game ball. But what are you gonna do from here on out? Like, seriously, what you gonna do, man? Like, I mean, like, seriously. Now, okay, you did it. Now, what are you gonna do? Giants just lost. Giants are playing for fucking New Year's Eve and Christmas money now. But don't go out here and let Saquon Barkley have fucking 179 yards, 3 touchdowns, and you barely win 10-3 or some dumb shit.
And
don't do that.
Allen's comment, that is exactly what I have been thinking the past fucking 5 weeks. This comment that's on the screen, like this was it? Like up until New England, I mean, like you had Michael Irvin going on First Take talking about, we're gonna make it to the Super Bowl and all that stuff. And while I didn't believe it, I was, because Michael Irvin's a character. I love him to death. I mean, playmaker's playmaker. But
never believe a man that's full of cocaine and sweat.
Now, listen, the playmaker, 3-time Super Bowl champion, all due respect to the great Michael Irvin. But when he said that, I was like, oh, come on, man, no. But you go from that to now, like, our offense, like these past, I don't know what ranks we are, quote unquote, whatever, but this offense I'm seeing out there on the field since Denver, that's not a top 10 offense. Like that, this is like what? To me, like the offense is playing like bottom bullshit ass tier level of off. Like it's horrible. Like, and Dak underthrowing, overthrowing, like we've been saying, and all that stuff. And just the thing about penalties, like 1980 said earlier, it's like, we're the most penalized team in the NFL. That's piss poor. That's pathetic. Like, and that goes back again to the coaching staff, in my opinion. And it's like, and so like, because here's the thing, right? We all know Mike McCarthy is like dog shit when it comes to time management at the end of games. Don't get me started on that shit. So if he's not, and he's not even the one calling the plays, I think that's Kellen Moore's responsibility. So if he's not doing that, what is he really doing? Is he just, because I don't see if you guys tell me, what is his job? I mean, because like he's not instilling discipline in these guys. When he, like, if you saw some of that shit, the motherfucking shit I saw in Hard Knocks, like I saw some of those clips early on in the fucking season in training camp, when he was like, oh, I have 1 Super Bowl ring. Oh, and I'm like, and if you saw, I don't know if you guys saw the Hard Knocks clip. They showed it on Undisputed a few months back. Did you see the way the players looked around at Mike McCarthy when he said that shit? They're like,
They don't believe this man. This man came in there with a screen with monkey butt powder on it.
Monkey butt powder. I don't even know what the fuck.
Monkey butt.
What is that?
Yo, somebody, and this shit fall back to what Simons and Cowboys Corner was saying. Somebody told me on Twitter. They said y'all act like we're in playoff season. Slow your horse. They won. They're 9-4. You don't want this. What got me? This what got me right here. They said you don't want your team playing their best ball at the middle of the season, rather at the end. We're not in the middle of the fucking season.
I didn't know December was the middle of the season. Since when is that the case?
You don't want your team playing their best ball. Okay, so a great coach will go out there and say, you know what, guys, today, don't give it to them. We're gonna wait. Let's take a couple of these L's and we're gonna show them what we can do at the fuck. Yeah, it's just so laughable to me that Cowboy fans talk like this. I don't understand this. I don't understand this generation of Cowboy fans. They blow my fucking mind, bro. And I'm telling you, they are just as bad as when Mike McCarthy got up there today and said, Mike McCarthy got up there and said there was a great team win. I'm like, what? Like, dude.
No, I saw that on his Twitter feed. Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm like, dude, we barely squeaked by the Washington football team. We should have hung 40 on them easy. And like, cause
we scored 3 points in the second half.
In the second, right? Exactly, 3 points.
Wow, I didn't even pay attention to that. The whole second half, 3 points.
Because we had 24.
It's kind of like you and Madden, DJ.
Hey man, chill, dude.
No, but like, I mean, I don't know, man. It's just like, yeah, because we had 24 at halftime. So I mean, what was it? Yeah, but this is a 500 football team. Now they're less than that. But I mean, like, you let, I think the comeback that they made at the end of the game. How do you come back that quick?
Man, oh my God.
Like, I mean, seriously, I mean, because, and it doesn't, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, because even like, I don't want to go back to last year because it's such a different team. But like, for example, if you look at last year when we were down every fucking game, then we had to rally back to the front. Then it took like, and I felt like it took an eternity for us to come back, like a solid 3 quarters. Then these motherfuckers come back within a matter of 2 minutes. And that's the first thing I thought of. I'm like, so when we try and come back, it takes us like, if we do come back, a whole fucking game. But then a team can come back on us and nearly beat us in a matter of 2 minutes. Really?
Hey, Sean, if the defense if Micah Parsons don't strip sack and Dorrance Armstrong don't run it in, I think we lose this game 19-20.
Yeah, we would lose it. Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, because like Micah that dude is killing it, man. I mean, he doesn't, like, honestly, like, I hate to say this as a Cowboy fan, but he doesn't deserve to be on this team.
No, I disagree with that. I disagree with that.
All right, go ahead. I want to hear why.
I get your point.
No, but I mean, I understand what you're saying, but
like
no, go ahead. Go ahead. I understand what you're saying, but then again, hell no. Here's a kid. Like, I didn't. First of all, I want to say this straight up. I didn't even want the guy. I wanted Rashad Slater or Pat Surtain. I made this clear from the very beginning.
Yeah.
I wanted Pat Surtain or I wanted Rashad Slater, and now it's obvious why I wanted Rashad Slater. Mm-hmm. So, but here's a kid who his whole life thought his mama, she a quote said it. Oh, I wanted him to be a Cowboy. She's a Cowboy fan. He plays like a Cowboy. He does.
Yeah.
This guy literally plays like a Cowboy. I mean, seriously, I love the kid. I went from not liking the kid in April to absolutely loving the kid. The only thing about him I don't like is this goddamn Lawrence Taylor comparison. Yeah, I think that is far-fetched, and people need to knock it off with that.
Hell yeah.
But the kid is amazing. The problem with this team is inconsistency. Bipolar. This team is so fucking bipolar. People call it cardiac Cowboys. No, they're bipolar as hell. And now all of a sudden, the $100 million kid is playing like he's literally playing like he's playing like he just got knocked out.
Yeah,
that's what he's playing like. He's not playing like he's playing like he just got Dak Prescott played better when he was an alcoholic. Then he's playing better. Then he's playing sober. Let's be real. There, I said it.
Dick Watergun to the club with Zeke.
Oh my God!
There, I said it. The kid when he was an alcoholic, he almost won the Heisman Trophy. Mississippi State was the #1 team in the nation. When he was a total fucking drunk, he played his ass off. When he came to Dallas before he got paid, he played his ass off. When he was doing them fucking bullshit local commercials, he played his ass off. Now he missed a sleep number and Danny Yogurt and luxury white woman on my arm and my $100 million house. Now, bitch, you playing like shit. I want to win a ring. I wish this goddamn team and this organization would stop looking up at those fucking banners like they helped get them. The all-time leading rusher is not on this team. You are not a part of those teams. You're not a 71, 77, 92, 93, or 95. Knock it off.
Yep.
Knock it the fuck off. Like, seriously.
Yes, bro, 100%.
100%.
Every goddamn team you play, wants to beat your ass because you the Dallas Cowboys.
Yep.
You got to play like that. Analytics ain't it. It's a street fight.
Yeah.
Every time. We just found that out today.
Yeah.
Them boys was out there fucking street fighting.
Yeah.
As much as I hate Washington, them boys came out there on some gang shit. It was a gang situation. They came out there to slap us around. We taking it from you one way or another.
Yeah.
They came out there like that. In this organization, this franchise, this team, they have got to play as a fucking cohesive unit. Like it's us against everybody till we get the Lombardi. Don't come out here and just, okay, we did our job today, and you're going to go run on Twitter. Oh, love us. We're back, Cowboy fans. That little post-game video shit they do. Woohoo! Running off the field. We got it for you, Cowboy Nation. Eat a dick, nigga. It ain't over. Stop acting like you've done something. You ain't accomplished shit. That's been the problem with this team going back from Romo to Miles Austin to Dez, up now into Zeke, Pollard, all these kids. Stop fucking acting like you've done something great because you barely have done anything. Okay, you finna win another division. What the fucking do? We've all seen that shit. Okay, you're gonna get a home wild card game. Hey, that don't mean you done won something. That don't mean that don't even mean you. For all we know, you go against the Rams. The Rams will come there and smoke your ass. We don't know.
It's a possibility it could be the Rams. Go ahead.
Let me piggyback off that and add.
Go ahead.
I hate when they say it's a winning tradition here in Dallas.
Get the fuck out of here.
A generation is 30 years. We haven't won shit in an entire generation. That is not a winning tradition in Dallas.
Exactly.
There hasn't been.
All right. Cowboys, I want to ask you, we always talk about this when we play the game. Man, how you feel about 2-1? Seriously, right now.
Here's my problem with Zeke. Like, it's hard to – it's easy to critique any player, right? But with Zeke, like, the pass blocking, TP can't pass block. He can't chip defensive ends. He can't get Dak an extra second and a half. And a lot of backs can't, for that matter. Yes, I want Zeke to be 2016 Zeke running 60 yards against the Bengals, right? But I know I can't get that anymore. But Stephen Jones said it many, many years ago. Zeke's the straw that stirs the drink. And I still think that he's that, except like you said, Eshaun, if he's not right, he has to sit down and get healthy. Yeah. Because the first half of the season, Zeke was, he looked better. He looked fast. He had a lot of off-season videos cutting. That kind of translated into the preseason. That translated into the first half of the year. But an average life of a running back is 5 to 6 years. And Zeke, he can't be like Adrian Peterson. He can't be like all these running backs with the longevity. There's not a lot of them, right? So he's just it's coming down to the wire where he ain't going to be here, but we have to replace him with the guy that can pass block and that can ground and pound and keep his legs underneath him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm piggybacking what I want. Going back on what Simon said, I feel like if you said TP can't chip and all this other stuff, okay, that's cool. But we've seen what TP can do. The man can average 5.1 yards a carry. Why don't we just use him for that? And then when we need Zeke, we do play action and use him to chip. I feel like TP needs more snaps because he gives us a bigger burst. He's a little smaller. He can get through blocks a little quicker, and he got that second and third gear that Zeke only had for 1 year in the NFL, 1.5 years. But for me, I think when we use you got to think about it. There's no creativity when it comes to our running game because
it's straight up the middle. That's it.
They still think this. They still think this is Emmitt Smith and that motherfucking offensive line.
Yeah,
that's what they think this is, and there's no creativity. Kellen Moore just up the middle. If they use their head with Deron Payne or whatever Allen and Payne, they use their head, they would have went side to side and had them tired as hell the whole game. Yeah, we could have went side to side on. You remember when CD had that one round? He got by 6 yards. Like it's just no creativity. They just think, they don't do that no more, man. These aren't slow, fat guys anymore. These guys can clog up that middle and they can get up in there. You need to show creativity, and we don't do it, man. And I feel like if that's the way we're gonna play this, then we gotta use TP, man, because like I said, he has that second and third gear that Zeke just don't got, man. And I feel like when we think Zeke, I feel like they do it because you pay the man his money, or they think they're gonna see, like Jerry Jones said on his drunk ass said on that radio show. I feel like here on these last few games, we're gonna see a powerful and explosive Zeke. What are you talking about, dude?
What have we seen that's powerful and explosive from him these past?
What are you talking about? We're gonna see a powerful and dynamic Zeke. Dynamic? He's hurt.
Yeah, he's hurt. What is he gonna do? Yeah, I mean,
can I say something right quick? And I'm gonna go back. Hey, man, look. You just touched on the number one problem with this organization. The number one problem. It's called 103.5 The Fan. That is the number one. You want to know the problem with this organization? It's called 103.5 The Fan. Jerry Jones needs to stop drinking and get 103.5 The Fan. I wish they would get the fuck off 103.5 The Fan. I'm sick of 103.5 The Fan because it seems like they put all their business. They worse than some kikiing bitches. Yeah. All they do is put all their business on one. You want to find out something about the Cowboys? Oh, you tune in Wednesday to 103.5 The Fan.
Yeah.
They get on that show. They talk too much. They don't know how to. They don't know how to handle their business. Look, we're ready to play. We got X and X and X. He's limited in practice today. No, they want to get on there. We're going to get a rock to Zeke 65 times. He's gonna get. We're gonna run trick plays. We're gonna run trick plays this week. Man. Look for the trick plays. We gonna bring back the jumbo package. We gonna put Connor Williams back there. They was being over there dry snitching.
They showed
103.5.
Yeah, that's so fucking true.
I hate it. I'm like, yeah, here we go. It's dry. I call it the dry snitching hour. Here we go. Yeah, here comes the dry snitching on 103.5 The Fan. I want to make a video about 103.5 The Fan a long time ago because they get on there and they talk too much. And they act like there isn't somebody listening. If you like the Giants, if they want to know something about the Cowboys, man, fuck what they talking about. Fuck ESPN. Wait for them motherfuckers to get on 103.5 Fan. You gonna find out. Well, you know what? We're gonna run that cross pattern. We're gonna throw the slant route. We got it. We're gonna come at the Giants like it's week 2. Where they gonna find out on 103.5 The Fan? Like they snitching. It's just like shut up, man. Get on there and handle business. Be professional. Stop giving out everything. Stop giving out the goods. Stop putting down players. Stop lying on that radio show. Quit bullshitting on that radio show. Quit snitching on that radio show. No disrespect to the radio show. It's not the radio show. It's the organization running to 103.5.
Yeah.
He's at 65 times. They do get up. Jerry get up there every week and just tell what we gonna do.
Yeah,
and stay off that Johnny Walker. It's like there got to be a room at his house. He got the phone. They give me that Johnny Walker Blue. All right, it's time. Let me take about 4 shots right quick and get on 103.5 Fan and talk my shit. And then his son comes right behind him. Here comes Steven on 103. No. I want to reiterate what my dad just said. We're not going to run the end around. We're going to run a halfback read option slant Cadillac go on 2. That's what that motherfucker made me on there snitching so hard on that goddamn show. I hate that shit, man. I swear to God, I do. I was not. Go ahead.
Going to your point, Simon, the thing is, man, that trickles down to the players because see these guys, and this is going back to when I was saying something about the thing about Jimmy Johnson not giving the players food. He made this thing. They feel like they're winning without having accomplished anything. What if we won? We have not won shit. Like, here's the thing, right? I mean, like, they're superstars before winning. That's the culture in this team. And unfortunately, see, like, that's the reason why I said, I didn't feel Parsons was right for this team because of that. I don't like you've seen how we've had so much of talent.
You feel like I was just about to say you feel like it's just gonna be misused talent.
Exactly, because like here's the thing, right? How much of talent have we had on this team?
And DeMarcus Ware left and won a Super Bowl with the Broncos.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Like, I mean, we had Ware. We had that. Then people blamed it on Dez. Then people blamed it on Romo. then Murray and Witten and all these kind of guys.
After they ran Murray in the fucking ground in 2014, they told him get the fuck out. They told him get the fuck out of here.
Exactly, and so like Cowboys corner was saying, a generation is 30 years. Dude, I just turned 22 in November.
Oh, you young.
Yeah, man. So like I'm a young bug.
November what date?
19.
Oh Lord.
November 7th. We got Scorpios in the house.
There we go. so yeah, I'm a young guy, but here's like I'm 22, man. So literally my whole fucking life, we haven't won shit, and like I'm just like, okay, I'm afraid. I'm like dead ass. I'm honestly afraid Parsons is gonna go to waste with the way we're playing. Like, I mean, seriously. Like, I mean,
I understand you. I understand your point now.
Because like that's my original point of saying, okay, he doesn't deserve to be on this team. It's like, okay, if we do it, like, imagine, like, I don't want to see what happened to DeMarcus, what happened to him, because DeMarcus will have to leave this team to win a championship. I mean, and that's happened. I don't know every player that has that happened to, but I'm sure there's been like even Anthony Hitchens as an example. Now he's not as great of a player, but he went to the Chiefs. He won a ring. I mean, shit.
You know how many Cowboys players we had on that team? Not saying they was all good, but did you know Morris Claiborne was on that team and won a ring? He didn't play, but he was on that team. Damian Wilson won a ring. Cowboys corner, how you felt when we got rid of DeMarcus Ware, man?
That's when I started making YouTube videos. That was my first video ever.
Oh, really?
Was DeMarcus Ware. DeMarcus Ware was released today.
Yeah,
that's my first ever video. That's what launched me into YouTube.
And that's why I like bringing. That's why I never cared about the size of my channel, how many people viewed me. As long as people came on here and they was real and it's cool. I love this shit. Like Eshawn, man, your points are so solid, and that's why I follow guys like Cowboys Corner, Simons, because like I felt the same way Simons felt about. I know he fucking hated the Hot Boys. He hated that shit.
God, that shit pissed me off, bro.
Like I know Simons hated them dudes.
I couldn't stand the Hot Boys.
One of the things about the Hot Boys thing that irritated me so much, and I actually saw this because on IG, like on Instagram, literally the DeMarcus Ware, or not DeMarcus Ware, DeMarc D-Law, he made a post saying, "Oh, we've locked up the division now." Man, please. I mean, like, it's going, and so here, that's again going back to the thing. Like, I think a few years ago, you remember, like, there was that Giants game where there was that black cat running around the field. You remember that shit?
Yeah.
And then the next game, D-Law wore a shirt with that black cat on. They need a reality check, man. They need an ass whooping, and they don't. There's nobody in the organization to give them that. And and so like we barely squeaked by the Washington football team, and they're posting, "Oh, we locked up the division." Yeah, get the fuck out, man, please.
Yeah, I just remember how much Simon hated them motherfuckers. Then when they started to split up, and
Jalen Smith, we're losing by 24 points, and you're out there motherfucking you swiping.
Don't get me started on him. Don't get me started on the swipe. Don't do it. Oh my God.
Yeah, man. and like that his like I was a fan of his in 2018 when him and LV
first of course they look like the best linebackers in the league.
Yeah, exactly. Then all of a sudden, boom, he just went down the tank. And
first of all, what we doing? How we feel about LV at this point, y'all? How we feel about him?
Dude, I don't know if it's just me watching this on TV, but he looks so slow, man. Is it just me? Because like when he runs, I don't know. It seems like he's like fuck. I mean, granted, we're not out there on the field, so I mean, like I'm not gonna say that, but like it looks like these, like you got like running backs and stuff like that. Like you see Parsons running at, you see it Parsons speed, like you see him like close that gap like that. But then like a guy like an LVE, like it seems like it takes him an eternity to get to a running back. Then he fucking misses a tackle. And it goes back to fundamentals of football, wrapping up, looking back when the ball's in the air. 1980 talks about that all the time. I know he played cornerback, and like that's his position, so I know he takes that very personally. But like the Raiders game, and Anthony Brown, dude, and you were saying about LV, but I am getting sidetracked to Anthony Brown over here. But like, but the thing, it's to me they're a similar package of like, okay. Now, LV is obviously more talented. I'm not making that argument, but it's the same thing of making the same mistakes week after week after week, and missing LVE. I see him missing tackles all the time. Now today maybe not, but I mean in the past weeks I've seen him miss tackles. And Anthony Brown, I remember against the Raiders, 2 PIs in a back-to-back span, 4 PIs for a whole game, and then then the very next series he's out there on the field. My dad the other day, he was asking me to go to the Star, and I'm like, I don't want to see this shit, man, please. And then I asked him. I actually asked him. I'm like, are they practicing outdoors or indoors? That's the one thing I want to fucking know. Are they practicing indoors or outdoors? He's like, oh, they're practicing outdoors. I don't know if you remember this. I think 2 years ago, there was I think after we played, I think what was it, New England or something, when it took Dak Prescott, Kellen Moore, and Jason Garrett a whole fucking quarter to realize, hey, we're playing in rain. The ball might be wet. Whoa, guess what? Hey guys, rain is wet. Who the fuck knew that? I mean, hey, so maybe, just maybe, let me use a glove. You find that out, you do that in the second fucking quarter.
I remember that shit.
And then that very next drop, after the game, after we lost, I think we played Chicago. Literally the week heading into that game, on the Dallas Cowboys Instagram, they made this fucking post. It made me crack up. It was hilarious. We're practicing outdoors, and I'm as if that's something out of this world that we're practicing outdoors. I'm like, motherfuckers, you should have been doing this since you didn't think to do that against New England. Right. How about the Jets when we lost an 0-4 fucking team?
And that's what I'm saying. There's always preparation. I fall back to Cowboys corner where he said earlier, 10 fucking days. 10 days to get on the court with your wide receivers. 10 days for you to get on a court with everybody else, your offensive line. 4 fucking weeks since you've been back. What else do you got to fucking do to be on point here? I don't understand.
Exactly. And that trickles in. That comes to my point of the thing about the practicing outdoors and indoors and all that stuff. Trickles into this thing. It's about, like you said, fifth quarter preparation. Gallup has been on this team for how long now? 3-4 years at least. CD came last.
What year Gallup came in, Cowboys corner?
Gallup came in 2018, the same year as LV. I was in the stadium when he got drafted.
Exactly. So that's what, 3 years now, I would say, right? Something like that. Yeah.
2018.
Yeah, it's gonna be, yeah. So that's 3 years with him. Then you got CD.
It's 4 years. This is his last year, his contract year.
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad. So 4 years. Okay, then you got CD who came in last year, and then now Cooper's obviously been here since 2018 as well. Now I understand. Okay, different team. Okay, it takes a while to gel guys together. I get that. Okay, fair point. You want to make that argument? Okay, fine. But last I checked, this is the end of the fucking season now, guys. You're gonna try and work stuff out in a game when we're in December? What are you practicing? It takes time to gel stuff together, fine. But come on, you're professionals. You get paid to do this shit. These guys, Dak Prescott, like we said, $75 million quarterback. Now, I was all for him getting his money. I love Dak Prescott. I think he's a very good quarterback. I back him to the end, and I was all for him getting his paper. I love, he's able.
He said, "I used to like you."
Hey man, but this is who I am, man. This is what it is. So here's the thing. I was all for him getting paid because hey, I thought he deserved it. But these past 5 weeks, I have to admit, I was hesitant to blame it on Dak Prescott these past 4 weeks. But then once the shit I saw today, I'm like, hell no. I at some point you have to call out the truth. At some point you have to just say, hey, you're not playing well. You're not playing well. And that's the one thing about him that, okay, you want to be all presidential, whatever, on the on the podiums and all that kind of stuff. Okay, fine. But you mess up, go out there and say you fucked up. Is it that damn hard?
He don't take accountability. He said, we know same shit every week. We know the guys. We haven't lost any confidence. We trust the guys. Man, we talk about you. You're up here on the podium, not the whole team. What did you do today? Let's talk about the interception you threw.
And okay, the whole exactly fifth quarter, like we need to do it better. We need to do this. Okay, I get it. Okay, and this is one thing I was actually after we were gonna wrap up and stuff. The one thing, so I'm an independent filmmaker, so I make short films and things like that. I just wrapped up a movie and things like that. So I'm gonna be releasing it next year. So I was gonna post my channel in the comment section.
Yeah, do that, man. Do that. Yeah,
promote. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that right quick. But here's the thing, right? So I'm a film director. I'm a film writer. So naturally, filmmaking as a director, as a writer, you're leading a team. You're the quarterback of a film shoot. So I understand the dynamic of saying, okay, hey, we have to do this. We have to do this. We have to do this. I get that. But if I fuck up on my product, like for example, like there was one of the days in my last movie that we shot, like where one of my makeup, like my makeup artist, she came to me. So there was one of the scenes that we were doing where one of my lead actor, he's basically supposed to like, he's taking an ass whooping in the movie. And so the makeup is supposed to be like his face is bloody and all that kind of stuff. And so I messed up by making her do the makeup first and then shooting that. But then the next scene, he was supposed to not have makeup. And so I kind of made her do extra work. And so she's like, hey, like we should have done it the other way around. Why not you do the scene with him without makeup? Then after the fact, do it with him. So that way it's less work. So me, I'm like, okay, I didn't say, hey, we should have done that. I'm like, no, that's my mistake. I'll correct it next time. Next scene, boom, we did it. We got shit rolling. That's the same thing applies to a football team or any other leadership position for that matter. Like
Eshawn, if you need a good football fan in one of your movies, give me a holla.
For sure, man.
You in the where you shoot at? You in the States?
Yeah, I'm in Frisco, man.
No shit.
Yeah, I live in Frisco. Well, my parents live in McKinney, but like right now, I'm graduating college this year. So
what school you went to?
I'm going to UTD right now, so I'm a senior, and so I'm graduating in May, and so I just can't wait to get it over with and pursue film and all those kind of things. But
you need a guy like me in front of your camera, bro. I'm the best there ever was.
Oh my God, give me a break.
Yeah, but so anyway, getting back to the thing of what I'm saying, it's like film, like as a director, directing is all about leadership, right? Quarterbacking is all about leadership. The same fucking thing. And when you're the primary one messing up, admit you're messing up. And there is a respect factor to it of the people you're working with. Obviously, his teammates respect him, of course. I mean, you saw that Lyle Collins would not have stood up for him had he not respected Dak. Of course not. But like, if you come out there on the press conference and say, "Hey, that pick six was all on me. Hey, you know what? Those overthrows, those underthrows are all on me." I guarantee you, those guys will rally behind him even more. And then who knows what can happen next? Maybe he throws a touchdown next. I mean, who knows, right? I mean, but little things like that matters, I think. As a quarterback, it matters for the team morale, for the whole team. And,
fucking Tom Brady, man. I'm sorry, y'all. My bad.
And so the thing is, it's like, okay, you want to tread the presidential line saying we. That's all fine and dandy. But motherfucker, you've been saying that since you were a rookie. The same thing every week. Like any press conference I see with Dak, he's just like, I'm not seeing him say anything different. Like, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not seeing him say anything different. And Jason Garrett and McCarthy say the same thing. Oh, we just got to find a way to get better. Oh, you know what? It was a great team win today. And I'm like, okay, just come out and say, hey, our offense was shit. Our defense was great. But are they going to do that? Hell no, they're not going to do that. So I don't know.
Fuck Brady, man.
That's
yeah. Sorry, I wanted the Bills to win this game because I hate Brady, but that motherfucker won in overtime. Son of a bitch.
Oh, the Tampa Bay Bucks won?
Overtime touchdown pass, man.
Oh, man.
God almighty. Anyway, we're going to get in and wrap this thing up, man. Yeah. I appreciate y'all guys, man. I've been on 2 hours. It turned out to be a good show, bro. I promise you, bro. You got to come on my show more often, man. My chat love you, man. You got to come on more often, bro.
Yeah.
He's an actor at heart, bro. He's an actor at heart. The camera's what he do.
Yeah, I'm looking at your channel right now, man. That's cool. What type of camera you shoot with?
So the movie I just shot was my first with a budget, actually. So the ones on my channel as of right now, it's like me working with friends and things like that. So the one I just got was a Panasonic. It's a 4K camera, so Netflix uses it and things like that. And so so it was my first time working with actual actors. It was a lot of fun. And
man, when you blow up, don't forget about us, man. You feel?
I'm an actor. I'll send you.
Man, stop talking about you're an actor, dude.
Give me the script. If I believe in the character, give me the script. If I believe in the character, I'll send you a monologue video,
Man,
and I promise you, we'll make Hollywood. We'll change it to Mollywood because we're gonna go in there and we're gonna tear it up.
All right, man. Okay, so
this man ain't no fucking actor, man. Don't listen to this dude, man.
Hey, listen, I'm acting right now, and I'm putting on a show. I got you believing that I'm an actor. Ishan.
I mean, hey, man.
That's art.
Hey, man. Hey, man. I'm a director, so I know talent when I see it. So
look at him. He endorsing me already. I like it.
Already, huh?
No, but like, all joking aside, guys. Like, you two guys, like, I've been following you guys, as I said, for some time, and the fact that you were willing to let a fan like me come on, like, I appreciate that. Like,
hey, man, look, bro, you've been around, you know my channel. I've had a panel full of 10 people that I didn't know. I don't care about that. I'm not like anybody else. I don't care. We all fans, bro. I let anybody on. That's why when I drop my link, I don't delete it. I don't care. Mm-hmm. We all come here talking football. I'm not Hollywood. I'm not bigger than nobody else. We're all fans. We're all people who work jobs and like watching the Cowboys because somebody got 30,000 followers. They feel like you're not worthy to be on their channel or you don't donate to be on their channel. I don't do that shit over here, man. I don't care. Like I told you, I've done this show with 3 people watching. It don't bother me, man. You know, I just do it to talk to y'all, man. You know, I let anybody on here, bro.
That's the one thing about the both of you. Like, I'm not trying to kiss up or anything, but like,
oh hell no, bro.
No, but like you, like Cowboys Corner, you Fifth Quarter, 1980. You guys do this out of passion, and you guys, and so that kind of, believe it or not, like that affects me even in my filmmaking endeavors. Like me trying to make movies and working now with, because I'll tell you the one thing about the filmmaking business, it's as vicious as it gets, man. Like you have motherfuckers on there who don't even care about their own parents. It's some bad fucks like that. But like seeing the passion that you guys have, and I'm like, okay, hey, and seeing like you guys having these successful channels and things like that, it's like, hey, you know what? Like, even though you guys aren't doing this for your livings and things like that, it kind of tells me, like, as a young buck, as somebody who in my opinion, you guys are YouTube goats. And so like,
man, I appreciate that, man.
And so like, you know what, showing up on here and like things like that, it's like, I believe, you know what, like if I show the same passion, who knows, maybe I can do something.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, that's what it's about. I'm gonna tell you something, brother. Let me tell you something right now. Just a bit of advice. When you give a damn about people viewing the way you run your business, that's you already doing it wrong. You can't care. You can't care. Like you gotta keep doing this shit. Like your channel right now, bro. Let me tell you something. When I started the YouTube channel, Cowboys Corner, everybody else that used to be on the round table, they had thousands of subscribers. I had none. They kept telling me, start your channel. Start your channel. They would give me advice. When I do the round table, Cowboys Corner be the first one to point out, dude, switch your YouTube channel. You're under your personal. Go to Fifth Quarter Cowboys. He always told me, dude, that matters. Like, they don't want to see DJ Crown J. They want to see the Fifth Quarter Cowboys channel. Switch it real quick. Like, you got to take that advice. And like I said, I started with nothing. And now I got over 1,000 subscribers. And I got dedicated people that come here like Winter Allen. She's been here. She's been around forever. And I'm telling you, dude, once you get your niche, bro, they're going to always show up. They're going to always show up. You feel me? Like, I don't worry about what somebody else doing, or like I said, I don't do this for money. Cowboys Corner, he can get donations off this shit. He don't do it for money.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't matter, man. Like, I feel like when you do it for money, when you do it for money, you feel like you're obligated to cater to a certain type of people, and they control how you respond. And I'm not going to be that person.
Yeah, exactly. And the one thing now, for me with filmmaking, like I'm doing it to make a name for myself in that business and things like that. It's, that's a whole other thing. And so like my channel, like I started it honestly just to like put my name out there, honestly. And like, because I made my first movie when I was like, what, I think 12, or something like that. So it was long time ago. And, go ahead, Cowboys.
No, I was gonna tell you this, bro. Fifth quarter hit it right on the head, dude. Like me, I'm a nobody. I make YouTube. I clock in 8 to 5 Monday through Friday.
Yep.
I get home. I talk to my Brody. I kick his ass in Madden. But it's crazy because there's a guy named Prime Time Phil, and he was like, hey, he said almost the same thing you said. That's what dude, start making videos, man. Put your opinion. Who cares?
Yeah,
if someone don't like your opinion, I say some off the wall shit sometimes. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And so it don't matter if you're passionate about something and you believe in something, push through it. And you're 22 years old. You already got a lot in front of you. So I ain't preaching to the choir here, but he made a point to say, Cowboys corner, I was promoting Law Nation when he had 50 subscribers. Like, and I'm not nowhere contributed to where he's at now, but I support anybody, man, because I'm nobody. If I could have a little bit of following and someone says, hey, I did this because I was in corrections for many years, and a lot of drug addicts became sober. They'll see me in public, and I don't even recognize because they're sober. Like, because of you, I'm sober now. I was like, what the hell? What did I do? What did I say? It's just because I care about a lot of things, and at the same time, I don't care about a lot of things, and so just keep me and you, brother. I'm gonna share that link, your channel on my thing, and say, "Sum up, this guy's gonna go big things."
Good looking, Winner Allen. Good looking for sniping that comment. Good shot, Winner. Yeah, keep it up, bro. Like I say, this YouTube thing, like right now, you got 200 some subscribers, but you got to think about it. I went from 1 subscriber to 1.7, and I don't even do this shit a lot, but when you speak the truth, you ain't got to do this shit every day. Like, this is a lot of people's job. It's not mine. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I run my own business too. But when I come on here, I got my subscribe because I keep it real and I don't cater to a certain crowd. I cater to people who want to hear what I got to say. And like he said, he was an original subscriber of Law Nation. Dude, you talking to one of the first 10 subscribers of my Cowboys Family channel. I was there in the beginning. Yeah. And look where they at now. You feel what I'm saying? So I was on their channel in the beginning, showing love, and you know what I'm saying. Yeah, and like I say, bro, like now that we know your channel, like I still got a pin up in my thing. Everybody gonna go subscribe to your shit. I'm telling you, keep coming around like I did with them on their channel promoting. Your subscribers are gonna build. Just stick with it. Shout out to Cowboys Champ. I see you dropped your link to your channel too. It's gonna happen. Yeah, it's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen, bro. Just stick with it and just keep dropping your content.
But here's the thing, though, Eshawn. Don't let a follower count dictate who you are.
No. Yeah.
Because there's so many people that say now that started off where we started off. Now they're like, you have to have at least 50 followers to talk to me. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
They do that. They do that. And ego can ruin chemistry. I'm telling you.
Power has ways to,
Ego can ruin chemistry. I'm telling you, like
for sure.
Trust me, the round table was headed to be something great, but egos split it up.
Yeah. Ego split
it up. We was the most popping thing on YouTube.
Yeah, no,
we had other people naming their shows around. We had other people doing group thing and naming their shows the round table because we was the most popping thing on YouTube. But people channels started building and their egos started taking them elsewhere, and we was like, we ain't part of that. We don't do that. We could have kept it going and switched up like everybody else and been a part of the crowd where we catered to what people wanted to say. But it was a few of us in that was like, nah, we not. We are who we are. And me and Cowboys Corner, we were the main two outlawed by a lot of viewers on the round table because we always had the unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
And even with the unpopular opinion, we never changed who we were. And we didn't lose fans. We just consistently held 25 people this whole thing, and I had 6 people on this panel. Hell, a few people on this panel didn't get along at one point, but all they had to do was have a conversation with each other. And now you come together like this, and that's what I'm telling you now. Your film channel is going to grow up, bro. You stick around and just stay consistent and don't let people dictate how you run your channel. It'll blow up.
Get me one of your films. Get me one of your films. Yeah.
Stop saying that, man.
No, hey, fifth quarter, it's all right, man. No. So, well, first and foremost, I appreciate all the advice and all that kind of thing. So, for me, this YouTube channel, as you know, movies, it takes a few years to make them on, not for these, the ones I've made, but, The current one I'm making, it's my last short, and I've been dedicating like close to 3-4 years of my life on it, and so it takes a lot of time to do it. So, which is the reason my posts have been periodic and things like that. So, if everything works out, the film festival route is one of the biggest things to get names out there to studios and things like that. So that's what I'm trying to do, and knock on wood, hopefully, God helps me and things like that. But yeah, no, I mean, my whole thing and like what I respect about the both of you guys in 1980 and things like that is, see, I was first introduced in like 1980 on the round table actually, and so because I just was setting up, hey, you know what, Dallas Cowboy, commentary about the games. I came across his channel. Then through him, I found you guys' channels and things like that. And I'm subbed up to the both of you. And so, because what I've always appreciated about the both of you guys is, hey, you know what? It might not be the popular opinion, but it's my opinion. And I'm going to say it no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
And see, that's the one thing, because like us Cowboy fans, we have this reputation of being delusional, of being, every year we're going to make a Super Bowl. That's not the way you two guys are. That's not the way I am. That's not the way 1980 is.
No.
And you, like, we're talking what this 2.5 hour live stream was like about a lot about what we saw today. We don't care about next week because we're not there yet.
Exactly.
We're not there next week, next year, 2 years after that. When we get there, we'll worry about that. What we saw today on offense was piss poor. Even though we won the game, I'm happy with the win. The win's a win. But the offense today is not going to help us in the future. We're going to get one and done easy if we play like this in the playoffs. Like, I mean, I'm serious. And because earlier on in the show, Cowboys Corner mentioned, I think was it the 2011 Giants when they went 9-7 and won a championship, how rare it is, like, to just ride a defense through a championship. Like, okay, I wholeheartedly agree. Okay, defense wins championships. 1980 says that all the time. I wholeheartedly agree with that. But they can't do everything for you. and like, I mean, at some point you have to put up points on offense. And at a certain point, you can't just they can't be your offense and your defense. I mean,
exactly.
And I mean, you can't be doing that. I mean, like, because like if we're like, I mean, against the Cardinals, that's Kyler Murray is like, you want to talk about a true dual quarterback? That Kyler Murray is a true dual. I went to Allen High School. I was a freshman when that guy was the shit as a senior, and I saw him play, and so like those kind of things. Like, I mean, like, we're not playing like this. We're not going to beat the Cardinals. We're not going to beat the Rams.
No.
And the fact that you guys say that when you have some people who, like, a lot of Cowboy fans who are like, oh, we're fine. I remember on 1980's halftime show, there was one comment that said, oh, we'll be fine. It's just one game. I'm like, it's December 12th.
Right. Oh, what the fuck?
I'm like, bruh, we got 3 weeks in the season left. 3-4 weeks of the season left. I'm like, I think it's 4, but we have like 4 weeks left. What are you telling me? It's just one game, man. Please, like, and like, you know what? I bet you know what? I guarantee you these coaches go out there in the film session room on Monday, but they're like, hey guys, you know what? Joe Blow on 1980's comments said, hey, it's just one game, guys. Let's not worry about this. Let's go out there and lose the game. Do they say that? I don't think so. I don't think they. So I mean, like, you can miss me with that shit. I mean, please, like, it's just, and so it's shit like that you guys don't do, and that's the reason why, like, as a YouTuber, as a small YouTuber, as a filmmaker, trying to get in like this medium and things like that, I like appreciate honesty, and that's the reason I'm subbed to you guys. And because, like, hey, when you call out the real stuff, not everyone does it, and that's what makes you guys great.
Man, I appreciate it, man. It's like Cowboy Corner said, 10 days, man, 10 days off, and this what they put on tape.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to be this for much longer. I also gotta go get some dinner and stuff. vote with the family. But
Salute
hey,
to you, brother.
I would love to get on these live streams again, man. I mean, I don't know how
Man,
to do
of course, man.
Of
mean,
course. And I would love to be in one of your videos.
Dude, stop doing that. You're not being in his movies.
Hey, I'm just trying to add it in there. He needs somebody like me.
No, you're 6'1" or 2. You're too tall.
The camera's gonna love me.
Too tall.
Hey, man. No, it was actually funny. My lead actor is 6'2". My bad guy is 6'2". My director of photography, my camera guy, we literally had to get on we had it's called a dolly track. So like we have like a tripod then set up on a dolly track. And so we had to we as tall as that shit mounted was to his fucking chest. So like we had to like literally hold we had to get a ladder and some shit. It was so funny. But
see, I'll take off an inch of your problems.
Oh my God.
No,
I'm all right. I've been getting on these people nervous for 2.5 hours. It's been a really, really good show.
I'm just joking, but like
I ain't.
But,
all right, dude. Damn, you ain't getting his movie.
But hey, if I were to want it, like, how do I get on these live streams again in the future? Because I would love to, man. Like,
hit the notification bell.
Just turn your notification bell on. Is it on for my channel?
The notification bell. Okay, how do I do that?
And then hit all, and then you'll know when he's live. And then DJ shoots.
Are you on Twitter?
No. I'm subbed up to your channel, so I know like whenever you go live, Are you
on Twitter?
I'm on Facebook and IG. I don't
have Facebook.
Yeah,
IG, you an old man.
Yeah, man. I don't have Twitter.
Yeah, so whenever I'm live, bro, just come in and I'll just give you the link, bro. You know, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, whenever I'm live, just come in, bro. You know, I'll just drop the link, man. Which is probably it probably not be this Wednesday. It'll probably be Sunday after the game.
Yeah. No, I mean,
I know I'm gonna do a halftime thing too.
Yeah.
So I just didn't do it today, but so just come in, bro. You'll get the link, man. That's it, bro.
No, yeah, I know, because I definitely would like to chop it up with you guys again.
Man, without a doubt, man.
Just send me this. I'll give you my email. You send me a script.
Oh my God! All right, you better get off here. This man harassed you. Hey, look, appreciate everybody coming on here. Dallas Cowboys Corner want to be a damn actor now, y'all.
Hey,
this man crazy.
See, here's the thing, right? Everyone wants to be on the screen. So, I mean, hey, that stardom does shit to you, like we were saying about this.
Hey, Cowboys Corner, you can probably be that dude with the hat to the back with the thing that be like, action. That's what you can do.
Hey, that's fine. I get paid doing that, but hey, I don't want the spotlight. I just want to show my potential.
You can be an
extra. Do in front of that camera.
How about an extra?
See, I can't see Kevin Hart said that as extra, so I'm okay.
You know
with
what?
That.
We can go down there to Frisco and he could probably film. We can make a skit channel. We funny as hell, me and you.
Oh yeah.
I got you on board now for the quarter. You better quit harassing this man.
Eshaun, I appreciate you coming home. I'm finna get off here. This man crazy. Salute to everybody that came through and watch. Shout out to Winter, man, Barry, everybody in the chat, man. Y'all already know all love, man. Salute to everybody.
Shout out to everybody. I'm not gonna hold you guys any longer. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to these two goats for letting me on. I've just been up on here. Had so much of fun chopping up with you guys, 1980, all that stuff. I appreciate it, guys. Peace out. Take care.
Yeah, peace out. Hey, take it easy, bro. Everybody.
I'll send you an email.
Man, send me a link to Madden. How about that?
All right, take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Peace.